All right, we good? Perfect. All right. Oh, man. Welcome to another episode of Off the Record Podcast. Listen, I am excited to have, I want to say, this is, if New Jersey had a Mount Rushmore, he definitely cemented a spot on that list. I hope he believes that. I'm going to ask him in a second. But this is someone who, you know, for the new generation, for the last 10 years in music, you can't probably come up with a top 50 hottest songs without probably having at least 4 or 5 of his in there. A guy who literally, when we think about having some of the best runs for like 2 to 3 years, this guy had nothing but hit after hit after hit after hit. Not a lot of people do it. Not a one-hit wonder. He didn't have 2. He didn't have 3. And if you ask me, around when the SoundCloud era was popping, I personally believe he had about goddamn like 40 to 50 hits, okay? But we're going to discuss all of that because, you know, a lot of people have wondered, man, what happened to Fetty? We've seen him recently pop up since my man Fat Joe, you know, he popped up there. You know, we've seen him in and out of the media. But what I've been most excited for is anytime I hear that voice, you know what I mean, that angelic voice that starts singing, you know what I mean? Again, we're going to figure out where is the music at these days? Where is his next move? And to be honest, what happened since 2015? My guest right now on Off the Record on Spotify is none other than Fetty Wap. Fetty Wap, what's good, brother?
What's going on? What's going on, man?
Yo, Fetty, I've been waiting to get you here for forever, dog. I never thought this was happening.
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm going to be honest with you. I thought at one point you hated me. I'm like, yo, Fetty probably hates me. Because I know, like, I do the gossip thing a little bit. I'm like, man, I talk about everybody. Yeah. I probably said something about Fetty, and Fetty was like, fuck this guy.
Nah, I don't really be into all that shit. Like,
what? One of my pet peeves about you is that we can't go back 10 years in music without you being a huge part of that. But I feel like we still don't know you outside the music. I don't hear you talking. Yeah. I don't hear a lot of, you know, it felt like a lot of artist development didn't get done beyond the music. And I want to know from the get-go why that was the case. But let's start off from the top.
Okay.
You popped off in, was it 2014?
2014, yeah, 2014.
Describe that time. What the fuck was you doing?
Oh, man. 2014, I was selling a lot of mixtapes, sweatsuits, and I guess you could like the little DVDs with all our videos up there, running around Patterson, just trying to make it happen. It happened. Wow. You're
oversimplifying it. Patterson, New Jersey. By the way, I know some joints over there. I've always had a joint from Patterson. But Patterson's not the place that people, you know, if you from Jersey or, you know, maybe even the tri-state, like, you know, Patterson gonna have the lit parties. Yeah. You know what I mean? It could be a little bit ghetto. It could be a little bit whatever. Yeah. But people don't really think about it in terms of having dope-ass musicians or stars. So in 2014, when you trying to, like, you know, make it happen, what the fuck are you thinking is gonna happen? And by the way, it sounds so far ago, you're selling actual product?
Yeah, that's before the streaming and everything came out like that.
So what the fuck you selling CDs?
Yeah, like CDs, burnt CDs.
Where at?
Downtown Patterson, from the Broadway Pizza. Why
did you think that was gonna work?
At the time, that was the wave. Like that was the way to put your music out at the time. You know, it was the mixtape era. Like the people were still doing mixtapes. Like it was more so. Ain't nobody nobody really was doing the Spotify wasn't out yet, I don't believe.
It definitely wasn't big.
YouTube was out, but it wasn't like what it was today. Like it didn't count for streams and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? So we didn't really focus on videos. We did a few videos like in the beginning just to, you know, just get the face out there, but really it was just more so to get the city involved. Like I felt like if I could get my city behind me, I could get anywhere behind me.
The only place I know where people are selling CDs like back then, every time I go to like Atlantic City, niggas is like, yo, give me $2 or whatever. And like, but a lot of times people not really listening. You know, was it just about just making some bread off like, you know, passing out product? Or did you think like, yo, if people listen to me, this shit finna go?
Yeah, I believed it. Like I vividly remember like making the Trap Queen song. Like literally, I was in an apartment on Summer Street in Park Ave, right above a liquor store in Paterson, New Jersey. You feel me? And I was sitting on the floor. Monty was right there on the other side of the floor, and we was listening. That's when we was getting our beats from SoundClick.
Yeah.
And I heard the beat from Tony Fad come through, and it just came through like it was like the the intro to the Trap Queen.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. And it was like I just came out, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just came out, and I was like, yo. I was like, Ma, this is it. Like, I'm like, this the one, bro. Like, he was like, what? I'm like, bro, this is it. Like, this the one. Like, I knew it from the jump. Nobody couldn't tell me otherwise.
Fetty, one of the things, and I feel like I know so much about your career. This is why it's so interesting with us talking now. So if you see me jump ahead or kind of go back in with certain type of thoughts I had back then, I remember you saying at some point, I forgot who you said it to, it was one of the very first songs you recorded, like ever?
My third song.
I call that cap. I was like, no fucking way, you're lying.
No, it was.
You've never, so you're telling me the third song you ever recorded?
Third song I ever recorded.
I always use that example because there's kids who used to listen to that and be like, yo, man, if his third song was Trap Queen, I don't really have to like put in time to work on my craft. How did you learn to record? How'd you learn to write? Like,
I actually didn't learn to write. I just kind of just.
How'd you find your sound? You're like the voice.
My voice, my sound found me. I can honestly say that, and what I mean by that is, my first song I recorded was over Chief Keef and Young Jeezy's song, "The Understand Me," and I was rapping at first.
Yeah.
And the second song I recorded was called.
That's your first song?
Yeah. Word.
But I guess what I'm asking, like, how the fuck you learn song structure? How do you learn? Okay, cool. This is the bridge.
Monty was a rapper. Monty was a rapper. P. Dice was a rapper. Nit the Grit was a rapper. They all was rappers. Like, they was.
Who coaches you through that first song or first couple?
Oh, nobody.
So you just know, like, all right, cool. This is catchy. Like, this should be the hook.
Yeah, kind of. Like, that's how it was. Like, I listened to how they do their songs. And Monty had this song called "Text Me Out," right? Like, but way back, like maybe like 2011, 2009, I think, honestly. And it was like, you can touch me in the AM, or text me in the PM. I keep a lot of girls, so I handle what I need them. And then he'll just switch, and then he'll start changing the flow. And I was like, well, all right. And like I come from like my background, like my grandfather was a bishop, you know what I'm saying, in the church. So, everybody used to sing. My mom sang, my brother sang, and my brother was actually an artist before me. You feel me? So listening to his music, you just catch on to how the breakdown's supposed to go, how the structure's supposed to go. So when it was my turn, it was just like, it goes like this. Like,
were people telling you your voice was like, because when I listen to your voice, I feel like, you always kind of contextualize it with the trap shit.
Yeah.
But like, you could be a singer. You know what I mean? Like, you could actually be a singer. Like, play this. Everybody sounds good when they think they sing. Like, shit, I'd be in the bathroom, I'd be thinking I'd be sounding like, Usher and Chris Brown. You know what I mean? If it's ever recorded, it sounds off key. How did you know, or did people were telling you like, yo, bro, you could sing?
Nah, man. Really, when I was in the studio with Peoples, right? So let me tell you, right? I recorded Trap Queen like 4 different times. You know what I'm saying? It was like 4 different studios, but the version that everybody heard, like the version that everybody knows now, was recorded with Peoples, and the original version on SoundCloud, that's actually my favorite version. I don't like the version with the rapping verse, but I had to do that for the label once I got signed. But we could get into that later. But when I went in there, I'm like, hey, what's up? Hello, said your pretty ass soon as you came in the door, and he was like, yo, bro. Like, I know you can sing, bro. Like I hear it in you. Like, I hear like you on key. He was like, just sing from your stomach, like sing it from your stomach. And I was like, all right, run it back from the top. And just like that, it was just, I flowed through the whole song. I didn't even stop. It wasn't like a punch me in. It was just like 1738. Hey, I'm like, hey, what's up? Hello. And I just kept going. And then that's why if you ever listen to the original version, it's like repetitive. It's just,
it definitely is raw and gritty on sound. I always hate when people re-record shit because like the raw gritty version is always the best.
Exactly. So once I did that, bro, I seen everybody expression in the studio, man, and it was just like everybody was in their phones, you know, people was talking, people was rolling up, and then once I started going, and they see me, like, you know, when I got in that vibe, I just started bouncing around in the studio, and I'm in it, like, I'm, yeah, baby, like, you know what I'm saying?
It's not new to you, like, because, like, listen, I've you know, I recorded songs before, but like, and I remember being in the studio, I'm like, damn, this don't look like how you know when you watch a rapper, like, you know, kind of like doing a music video in a studio, it just seems seamless. It's a lot of, especially with me, it was like punching, okay, stop, okay, sing this again, sing it like this, sing it from your gut, sing it from, was a lot of coaching, or it was just kind of just natural?
Nah, yeah, it was natural, man. And
That's
nobody ever coached me through this shit, bro. Like, I really taught myself how to do everything I know how to do musically. And it was just like, it was more fun to me. Like, you know, everything was fun to me. Like, I had fun making music. Like, we had, me, Monty, and Dice, we had fun doing this shit, bro. Like, and it was cool to have Grit as a backing, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, he was already, like, he had the funds for us, you know what I mean? So.
Did you meet him before you recorded the song or after?
Yeah, I knew Grit maybe, I want to say I met him in like 2009. Like 2009, I met Grit. Around the time I met Monty like maybe a year before I met Grit. And Monty was the one that introduced everybody. Like, Monty the reason why I know everybody.
Oh, I thought Monty was like, he was a childhood like friend type shit.
Yeah, no, me and Monty, we've been, I mean, it's been a long time now. It's been maybe 15 years now, I think, something like that.
Damn.
Yeah, me knew each other. As a matter of fact, I knew Monty from Eastside, so I want to say that's our high school we went to, but I knew Monty from like 07, since 07.
So you record the song. Everybody's feeling in the studio. Engineers probably like, yo, this is kind of lit. Maybe Nick's like, yo, this shit's fire.
Nah. When Grit heard it, I did it in the car. Like, I was playing the beat through the aux.
Yeah.
And
you just did live type shit.
He was like, what the fuck? Like, oh, that, like, I'm like, yo, this shit the one. Like, I'm telling you, this the one.
So you just knew it was one?
Yeah, I knew it. Like, I knew it. Like, without a shot of a doubt, bro. Like,
how do you move from there?
We went to the studio and laid that shit down.
Okay, you laid down. You got a song you think is a hit. It's your third song ever.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, you know, this is the thing about the recording process for anybody who's like an upcoming rapper who probably like, you know, records. If you listen to a song enough or you do it enough, like you're recording enough takes, you might be like, yo, this shit's hot, despite what anyone says. But in your gut, you're like, this is the fucking one.
Yeah, like, that was the one.
How do you get it to pop?
I really didn't get it to pop. The streets did. Like,
how did it get out there, though?
SoundCloud.
So you just put it out on SoundCloud,
Put
right?
it on SoundCloud. Boom, bang.
How many
Just
followers
like
you had at that time?
At that time, shit, I think like 15.
1,500?
15 people.
Like 15 people follow you on SoundCloud.
Yeah, at the time when I dropped Trap Queen.
And you just put it on SoundCloud.
We just kept sharing it. I ain't even have an Instagram yet. I made an Instagram when it hit like 100,000. Like, I wasn't an outspoken person. Like, I didn't like being in the camera. I ain't like taking pictures. Like, you know, I lived a different life. Like, what I was doing, you're not supposed to be on cameras. You're not supposed to be in pictures and shit. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta, you know what I mean, gotta move small. You gotta move, I mean, be low. So I had to learn how to do that. But once I made my Instagram, like, I was real active on it.
Wait, how did it get popping though? Like, so because, you know, a lot of people, because I even think 15 people, even if all 15 of them liking and shared to, like, I don't know, 200 people.
It was Instagram. Like,
so
Instagram was like kind of, it was just starting out, I think. I think Instagram was just starting out.
Yeah, that wave of like people listen to music on Instagram was just starting out. You're right.
And I just kept posting it every day,
By the way, I think, and someone could fact check me on this. For a while, Instagram was straight pictures only. They just introduced videos.
Yeah. Videos probably came out, I think, in 2015.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now you could have a video of your music, and now the music is in the background.
Exactly.
Okay.
But it was before that though. Like, it was just like we just kept posting it. Like, how it happened, right? Like, I was real lit on Facebook too, cause I got lit in my city. So you know, I had a lot of followers on Facebook. So they kind of helped me out a lot too. Like, they kept sharing it, and like at this time, the difference why I thought I was already famous, because when you come from Patterson and everybody playing your music, you just think, oh, everybody know it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't really think, you're not thinking if
you're not thinking about somebody in Houston, you're not thinking about somebody in
like, it's like, all right, I'm lit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And how it happened, it's just like people that come visit, they'll bring it out. They'll bring it back with them. Like, people thought I was from Florida. Some people thought I was from Atlanta. Some people thought I was from LA. And then once it finally got to the point, like, oh, homie from Jersey, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he doing some shit right, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was like, all right, now where do we go from here?
The 1738, where you get that from?
17, that's a liquor. That's a liquor, Remy Martin.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I drink cheap shit. Fuck, I gotta step my
Yeah,
okay.
we was the Remy boys.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So,
Okay, cool. So the fucking song is now kind of moving.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think everybody knows completely from Jersey, like you're saying. Is Nit in music at this point, or just kind of like a big homie that's got some bread, but like he not like I'm wondering how do you make that shit connect where everybody's like, this is a new lit nigga.
Honestly, man, it wasn't none of us. Like, I won't take credit for it. I won't give nobody else credit for it neither. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was the people that made it lit. Like, Patterson people, like the people from Patterson, they made that shit lit. Like,
how is shit changing day by day for you though? So it's out already. People keep sharing it.
Go like this, right? Like, every one day I go to the store, I gotta pay for some shit. The next day I ain't have to pay for nothing no more for the rest of my life. Like, I could walk in any store in Patterson, they be like, go take whatever you want. Like,
So you're seeing people start changing up on you, like, oh shit, yo, Fetty, yo, your shit's hot type shit. Oh,
then,
okay.
I mean, like, people start bringing their kids to come meet me and shit like that downtown because everybody knew, like, oh, he gonna be downtown. Like, literally, people was buying the same shit over and over again just to see me. Like, and that's when I was like, nah, some shit different. Like, some shit different.
You're not still going downtown to sell CDs at this point.
What, now?
Yeah.
Nah.
You stop, right?
Yeah,
okay, so you stop.
Yeah.
I bet. When do you kind of realize this is bigger than you now lit in your city and the music industry is coming in?
South by Southwest. Yeah.
How'd that go?
That shit was different.
Why'd you go to there?
I got invited out there. I was supposed to actually go out there and do 2 shows. I ended up doing 17.
You did 17 shows?
I still got all my bands from out there. All my bands. Like, all the wristbands they give you. Like, I think when I left that bitch, I had, like, my shit was, like, up to here. Like, I had, like...
You did 17 shows?
17 shows, South by Southwest. I did every show they had out there.
So now, you go... By the way, with South by Southwest, which, by the way, I feel like I'm talking a post-apocalyptic world. For the COVID people who don't know what South by Southwest was, it was basically like where it was like almost like a music conference for young people that you could see the up and coming lit niggas from all over.
Exactly, yeah.
And the more shows you were doing, the litter you were.
Word.
So if you probably went out there for 2, they contacted you, and if you end up doing 17, they're like, yo, people are fucking with you.
Yeah.
A label rep, that shit was always polluted by label people.
I promise you, any show I did out there at that time, right? You'll see like it'll go from like 15, 20 people to as soon as they hear 1738 come on, people started running, like literally running, like I was like Drake or some shit, bro. Like they was just running in that bitch. Like, yo,
how many songs you got at this point though?
At this time, we had Trap Queen, I think, My Way, and 679.
Oh shit! Yeah. Those are the fucking 3 mega hits.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me when the label comes in, and then I do have a follow-up question about all 3 of those because I feel like they were spaced out.
Yeah.
They're all mega hits. If they were spaced out, and even I'm gonna be honest, RJ Island too. If all of them are spaced out, each of them could run 8 months, 8-9 months.
Yeah.
Easily.
Easy. Yeah.
So when does the label hit you up?
I don't want to quote it, but I don't know if it was November 2014, I think it was. I think it was like November 2014. I think. All I know is it was November. Like,
okay.
It was either November 2014 or November 2015, but November 2015 don't sound right.
Okay. So at this point, were you already signed? So Nit had a label, or he created a label called
RGF Records. Yeah.
Records, right?
RGF Productions, I mean.
RGF Productions, right?
Yeah.
Did you sign to him pretty or this all kind of happened like pretty much the same?
Yeah, I signed to him before.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So the label hits him up. He probably presents you with the idea. What are you thinking at this point?
Actually, that's not even how it happened. We went to a couple labels hit us up.
I know Atlantic had to be in the mix. At that point, they were salivating for a nigga like you.
If I'm not mistaken, I think 300 was with Atlantic, I think, or something like that. At that time, they were backed by Atlantic or something like that. But yeah, the only thing I really can remember, like that I'll never forget, was somebody tried to buy the song for like 50,000.
They tried to buy it.
Yeah,
Trap Queen.
Bought the song for 50,000.
Like an artist?
Nah, like some CEO dude from some label. He was like, "Yo, we got $50,000 right now for the song," because this is before
Before it goes too crazy.
Yeah, you know. And I'm like, 50,000. Like,
Financially, where you at?
nah, we was up already.
Okay, so y'all not starving at all.
Yeah, nah.
Okay, so like 50,000, you're like, oh shit, we not gonna take it, but this might be proof that this shit gonna be.
Yeah, I mean, 'cause I know how to save my money. So even when we was doing $250 a show, you know, like it was starting to get consistent. Like it was like $250 and $500, $750, 1,000. Once we got to like 1,500, it was up. Like it was up. You know what I'm saying? It was like, we're gonna put 8,000 up. I'm gonna keep it 5. Put 1,000 up, keep it 5. Put 1,000 up, keep it 5. Then the next thing I know, it was like 20,000. Like I skipped 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like
I remember that shit was just on YouTube, just doing fucking numbers by the minute.
Yeah.
On SoundCloud, doing numbers by the minute. Two things. Did SoundCloud reach out? Because that's one of my gripes with SoundCloud. I felt like they were so instrumental in giving artists like you a platform, but they never had the follow-up to keep supporting you. So that's why, you know, SoundCloud's where it's at. But why did you go with 300?
I actually didn't choose it. It wasn't my decision to be like, yo, let's go with them. You know what I'm saying? It was like, at that time, like, you know, like I said, I didn't know really too much about the music industry or how this really goes or how the contract goes or anything like that. It was like, all right, this is what my man's want to do. I'm loyal to him. That's what we doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we went up there and, you know, they had their conversation. They listened to the music. And I remember vividly, bro, like they was like, oh, no, we don't know if the rest of the song's going to go. And I looked him dead in his face. I said, bro, this is how the lineup gonna go. It's gonna be Trap Queen. It's gonna be 679. It's gonna be My Way. And then right after that happened, right? And I remember French Montana was about to jump on the remix to Trap Queen. And while he recording,
salute to French, man.
Word, that's my guy.
French know when a record is hot, man. When French hit you saying he want to get on a remix, your shit on fire.
Word up. And when he was doing that, I had my headphones on writing again. Like I was in the studio writing again, like the record again, you feel me? And I was like, yo, I got another one. And they was like, what? No way. Like, I'm like, yeah, I got another one, put it out. And we dropped again. Boom, I want you to be mine. They was like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like,
okay. Okay, so the label, is the label telling you like, yo, slow down?
Nah.
Or what the fuck is the label saying? Because it looked like they didn't believe in the other songs.
Yeah, they didn't believe in my shit at all, honestly. Like,
Did they give you a bag at least? Like, yo, that's the time. You had to get like at least 2-3 million. Nigga, you was lit.
Nah, we signed for like 50 bands.
No fucking way. You serious?
Yeah, that's serious.
After Trap Queen is going crazy.
I mean, we know we had.
No, I'm just talking about the first, because these days, right? Like, you know, what happened in the next couple of years, as soon as a nigga gets some type of hit, they want $1 million. Mm-hmm. You signed for 50 bands the first joint.
Yeah, because they didn't believe in it. And then the recoup after that, I think that's when the big bag came.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It probably just happened real quick because like that song.
It was super fast.
That song ended up going probably close to either being Diamond or some shit like that. Like
it's Diamond already.
It's Diamond, right?
Yeah, it's Trap Queen Diamond.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that shit went Diamond.
A Diamond record, your first big joint.
My shit went gold in the first 2 months. My shit went gold.
You never did a remix for that, did you?
I did
officially.
Yeah, I did a remix, but it wasn't an official remix. It was with Gucci Mane and Quavo.
As that record's going up, what's changing for you in terms of just family-wise and also industry-wise? I'll tell you what I started seeing, because I'm from Jersey. Yeah. I remember people started saying, yo, Fetty just hit the jackpot and he's buying a Benz for anybody he knows. Yeah. I heard you bought like 50 cars, and I'm like,
oh, 72.
You bought 72 cars.
Count like from then to now, yeah, 72.
For like who?
Shit, damn near almost everybody.
Why? And what are you thinking?
I mean, at that time, bro, like I said, like I just wanted everybody to be happy, bro. Like I felt like in order for me to still be even though it still happened, unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? Like in order for me to try to take control of what was going on in my area, I felt like I had to like show people like, you know,
to show love.
Yeah, just because I made it don't mean you didn't. You feel me? And it was like, look, all right, you get a car because this, and you do this, and this. You stay at this house, you can stay at this house. You know what I mean? You take this chain, you take this roller, you take this roller, shit like that. Like, because it wasn't.
You're giving up shit that should be for you.
Yeah.
So like, you're probably just like, all right, cool. I should be the nigga with like 1 million jewelry, but you know what? You hold this. Well, you're kind of explaining why, but like I always had this question with the cars because I just saw so many fucking cars. It got to the point that it would be just random people I would just see online. They'd be like, yo, he bought so-and-so a car. Why do I have a car? I'm like, God damn, what's the pressure like on you? And are you buying these cars like straight up? No way, right? Like you're probably just putting out $5,000 down payment type shit. You buying them cash?
Yeah. Most of my cars I bought cash, yeah. Wow.
So you giving a bunch of people, I'm not saying they broke or nothing like that, but you giving a bunch of people Mercedes and luxury cars. What comes with luxury cars, you got to keep up with it. Insurance.
That's why I ain't do all that. I had my personal collection. I probably had like to myself. I had like probably 30 of them.
30 cars.
Yeah.
How?
I love cars.
But did you drive them?
Yeah. I drove all my cars. Anybody that know me, that'll tell you, like, yeah, that he drives. I drove everywhere, bro.
Okay,
30 I bought a car to go on tour. Like, when I knew I was going on tour, my first tour, I was like, all right, we're going to buy this G-Ride real quick, and we're going to drive this shit the whole tour.
Okay, 30 cars. Like, what type of cars are we talking about? Like, name some of the cars that was in your...
Oh, I'm a BMW man.
You like BMWs?
Yeah, so I got like a...
You had an I-8, I know.
Yeah, I had 2 of them.
Yeah, 2 of them.
Yeah, well, so let me tell you about how that happened, right? So I was actually going to pick it up for Monty. He ain't know. The black one that I had, Monty had the white one. So the one I was going to pick up, I just got a 63. It was a 2015 C63, a Benz. And I was going to pick it up, and my girl at the time, we was on the way back, and we was arguing. And we got to an accident. She got to an accident with the car.
With the new car?
Yeah, my car with the Benz.
Yeah.
So I ended up keeping the I-8 because I ain't have a car at the time. Well, I ain't have a car that I felt like driving at the time. And the next day I went and got Monty the I-8.
How much money are we talking about? Because like an I-8 at that point is around like $200,000.
Nah.
Well, 150, something like that.
Yeah, like 150, maybe around there.
That's $300,000, 2 cars.
Yeah.
C63, 100,000.
Yeah. I had 2. I still got one of them.
If you're saying that you bought 72 cars up till now and you had 30.
Probably a little like, maybe like 700 around there, 700.
No, wait, 700,000?
Yeah.
Hell no, you had to spend way more than that for 30 cars?
For my personal collection, like 700, yeah.
Okay. All right. So now, are you kind of feeling pressure though? Because now you're from Patterson, everybody's like, yo.
No, I never felt pressure at all.
You never felt pressure in terms of like, yo, you have to
like
keep up with the lifestyle to keep giving people shit.
Nah, I mean, see, that's I guess that's what you could say. That's why I kind of fell back a little bit because I never was the type. Once I realized what I was doing, like how the magnitude of what I was doing, like I had to like remember, like I was the one that was like, oh no, I'm not gonna get no jewelry. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna everything I said I wasn't gonna do. I started fucking doing.
Why?
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Honestly, I ask myself that question all the time. Like I'd be like, yo, what the fuck made you do that shit? And I just be like, yo, you was too fucking nice. Like you were just too fucking nice.
That's such a good question. You're recently, and me, I'm like not even the guy who's like, you got to be on stage. People expect an image. You're Fetty Wap. You're whatever. But like me, like people don't even see me like that, right? And I've been to go to Miami recently, like, you know what I mean, doing podcasts and shit, but I've also been partying. Yeah. I don't even party in Jersey and New York like that. But when I go to Miami, I'm partying and shit. Yeah. I came back from Miami, and I was getting my mom for Mother's Day some jewelry. Man, you know, I spent like 20 grand on some jewelry, man. I'm like, and really, I don't even care about jewelry, but I'm like, there's something about that lifestyle that make you kind of spend a little frivolously.
Especially in Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially in Miami.
Everybody had one out there.
Yeah.
As much, I felt like a bum.
Yeah, in Miami, you'll feel like that, honestly, yeah. Like, back home for me, that's why I wouldn't say I limit myself to being home, but I'd much rather be home because I don't have to be nobody special because I'm already him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm already that guy. Like.
My bad.
It's all good. Like, I learned early on, I learned later on, like, if I pull up with a Gucci suit on, or if I pull up with a champion suit on, they still gonna...
Same thing. You Fetty Wap.
Yeah, exactly. So
Is your mom at this point saying, yo, Fetty, save your money? Because I know that's what my mom always be like, yo, hey, listen, don't do this. My mom watches blogs. So my mom will see some fake shit, and she'll be like, hey, don't spend your money on this. Like,
nah.
So nobody's kind of telling you to...
Everybody knew I was smart with my paper though. Like, you know what I'm saying? I did a lot of dumb shit, but I save more. I save a lot more than I spent.
Is the cars the dumbest stuff you ever done in terms of just buying for everybody?
Nah, not at all.
What's the craziest shit you ever did?
Jewelry.
Yeah. How much?
2.5
million?
Yeah.
No fucking way. Tell me you sold it back or some shit. You got money back, right?
Not really. Not really.
You bought a bunch of was it RGF chains or like 1738 chains? Yeah. You gave it to all the homies. Mm-hmm. So how much were those chains like individually?
The little ones, they was like 55 to 7,500.
Yeah.
The big RGF one, Grit still got it.
Yeah.
That's the one he be wearing now. The gold one with the diamonds, that one was like 65. That was actually the first RGF chain. That one was 65. My kilos was like 175 each. I had like 14 of those.
Jesus Christ.
And then I just like, I'll be buying like little chains for my sons, and I was buying chains for the homies. I was just,
Did you ever come into money problem?
2018.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I had bad management earlier. I don't even know what you call them.
Business managers.
Yeah, I had a bad business manager. He was like, he was taking a lot of my bread. But I was making so much of it, like I didn't know.
You're not keeping track of it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And they froze all my shit.
Who? Like lenders or whoever you owed, whatever?
Yeah, like people that I was supposed to be, you know what I mean? Like that I didn't even know I had to pay. Yeah, they froze all my shit, bro.
Oh, shit. So through like lawsuits and shit, they probably brought it to a judge, be like, yo, this nigga ain't pay us. You probably don't even know. You just chilling, keeping it going.
I remember that day like yesterday, bro. It was like, I think it was like around like March. Like right after my daughter's birthday. Like March 30th, I think, or some shit like that. Right going into April. I remember that shit like yesterday. I took out $100,000 and I was about to fly to Cali. And when I landed I was flying to Cali. And when I landed out there, because we was doing my daughter's birthday that weekend, I think, and I went to the bank again, and that shit was like, hold. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck do that mean? Like,
so you try to take money out and they're like, oh no, there's a hold on it.
Yeah. And then I called to my other account, like, yo, can you send me this? He's like, yo, bro, I gotta talk to you. And I'm like, what you talking about? And yeah, so I think for 6 months, I was broke, bro.
Damn, they had your whole like account on freeze. Yeah. It wasn't like no taxes shit or nothing like that. Damn. So you just, and by the way, this happens to a lot of like, entertain, like you don't know, sometimes you might get it, like you're probably paying so much fucking bills. You don't know exactly what your name is on, what you owe.
I was doing like $150,000 a month in bills. But that's the dumbest shit I was doing. Like, matter of fact, yeah, if I had to, it was jewelry and like apartments. I had a lot of fucking apartments. Like,
why?
I don't fucking
just for everybody or just for you?
I just really just, like, I didn't like staying in hotels. Like, I don't like hotels. I don't like people who just could knock on my door when they feel like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, Fetty sign there. Let's go see which room he in. Yeah. Like, I ain't like that shit. So,
you had like 5 like apartments or something like that?
Yeah, I have like maybe like 4 apartments in Jersey. I had like 2 apartments in Miami, a couple apartments in LA. Then I have a house out in LA. I have a house in Jersey, like a house in Miami. Like, I was just doing.
Yo, this sounds all right. So wait, because I think for everybody who's hearing this, it sounds crazy because they probably also aren't realizing how successful you are at this point.
Yeah, I was.
Your first song's On the Way to Diamond.
Yeah.
My Way is a fucking smash. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah.
And Also, 679 smash, right?
Jimmy too.
Okay.
Again.
But before we even get to that, I know
yeah,
before you got a million. We know. Before we get to that, your second, you might wait your second song, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much. Okay. Your second song, motherfucking Drake fucks with.
Yeah.
I have so much questions about that. Number one, the story I heard, you sent the shit to Drake, but you wanted Monty on the track.
Yeah.
The second thing, which I still don't get and understand, that song, because I still play it. I got to play it off YouTube. I can't play it on streaming services. Why that shit not on Spotify and Apple?
I guess that's one of the main reasons why we never did a record again, I guess.
So Drake, explain how it goes. So you got this record that's going crazy. I was in Cali. I remember I was at my boy's wedding.
Honestly, man, I was real big headed, man. Like one thing about me at that time, bro, nobody could tell me shit. Like at that time in my life, like 2015, 2016, you couldn't tell me nothing. And when I said,
really, you seem mad humble. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like you always kind of like,
I be chilling, bro. But like like I felt like I had a plan of how this shit was supposed to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that was supposed to be Monty's record. That was Monty's breakthrough record. Like he was supposed to, boom, all right, Fetty Wap goes on tour, Monty goes on tour. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't supposed to be Fetty Wap and then Monty on the tour with Fetty Wap. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, it wasn't supposed to be like
that's
that.
The alley then.
Yeah, that was the alley-oop. Like, all right, you take this song right here, boom. And if you notice, even in the video, we show more Monty than they do me. You know what I'm saying? Because it was supposed to be his record. Like, even when they named the song, I was pissed off. Like, they was like, Fetty Wap featuring me. I'm like, no, what the fuck is Monty featuring me? Like, that's not my song.
Really?
Yeah, so when he jumped on the record, the first thing I asked him, like, yo, can you just take my verse off and keep Monty up there and it just let me be on the hook?
Wait.
Yeah.
You asked Drake if he could take you off the record and keep your mans on.
Yeah, it's like just leave me on the hook, like, baby, won't you come my way?
Yeah.
But leave Monty verse up there, you do your verse and let it be, like we work it like that. You know what I'm saying? So that way my mans could be, you know what I mean? My mans got, he on now. Like he on. He don't, once you get a record like that, you good. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't got to worry about shit else no more. You feel me? And when it came out, bro, that shit just came out on SoundCloud. And then when Monty verse came out, I remember that shit, like, even if you play the SoundCloud version right now, that should be like, Monty come on like, huh? Then be like, doom, doom.
And then it just fades out. He's pretty much on the record.
And then I was just like,
wait, so he never sent it to you then? So he just put it out on SoundCloud?
I won't say he did it, but I guess somebody from his camp did.
I thought 300 was just too cheap and wouldn't pay to fucking clear it. It's Drake. You probably gotta pay. Even though he's getting on your record. Like, just hearing what I heard from, like, what a Drake feature meant at that time, even if he gets on your record, you're still paying him and you still have to do certain shit with the record to make sure they're compensated, right? Yeah. And I'm like, was 300 just too fucking stupid or didn't realize what it is?
I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I didn't learn about the business until 2018. Like, that's when I started getting like, nah, what the fuck is going on? Like,
does Drake not say nothing to you? Like, yo, bro.
Nah.
Bro, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I'm not about to leave Monty
I
first.
I spoke to him the first and last time I ever spoke to him when he asked me to get on the song. That was it. I haven't even seen him in person yet.
And he never he didn't send it back to you. He just dropped it.
Yeah.
Did you ask like your label or did be like, yo, we got to play catch up? Yo,
nah, it was
grab
my
the
fault.
shit.
I'm telling you, it was my fault. Like I DM'd him. Like I was like, yo, my bad, bro. Like I was, you know what I mean? I wasn't really thinking at that time. All I knew was my homies. Like, and I felt like, you try to play me a little bit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But
you were upset at the time then?
Yeah, I was mad as hell. I was mad, bro. Like Monty, my brother, bro. Everybody know that. You know what I'm saying?
Did you hit him up like, nigga, why you played my nigga, bro?
I wouldn't say I hit him up like that, but I definitely like, I was like, no, matter of fact, that was it, bro. I never talked to him again after that.
You didn't reach out at all?
Yeah, I reached out to him when I told him, like, yo, I reached out to him maybe like 2019. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I hit him like, yo, whoa, like, you feel me? And nothing.
You think he thought you were ungrateful?
Probably, most likely. And then when I didn't put it on the album, Yeah, he was probably like, who the fuck this nigga think he is? Like,
oh, so you could have put it on that. I thought he didn't give you the rights to. I thought that was fucked up.
Yeah, no, I could have put it up there.
Oh, so you just felt the way how it went down, and you thought, man, I feel like you played Monty, so like I wasn't thinking about this record for me.
And really, all I had to do is just have my engineer take my verse off, put Monty up there, put a Monty feature and Drake, and then boom, that would have been it.
At this point, though, because for some people. And obviously, even though I'm a huge Drake fan, but still,
I'm a Drake fan as well.
Some people might look at it and be like, well, let's say if they don't know about Trap Queen, they're going to be like, well, that Drake verse put him on it. But at this point for you, right, you're not thinking like that, right?
Nah.
You so lit, you're like, Drake got to hop on this because this the hottest shit out, right? You're thinking like that.
Yeah, I mean, that's how it happened. It wasn't the other way around.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't really, at that time, let me make this clear, right? And I gotta say it like this because people always fuck my words up. Like, at that time, I was the hottest person out. 2015, wasn't nobody bigger than me. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was, when you turned the radio on, you heard my shit all day, every day. When you went outside and walked to the store, you heard my shit all day, every day. Like, it was, at that time, that era and time of music, it was Fetty Wap's time. Like, it was my time to shine, you know what I'm saying? And it was just like, if you being technical, nah, I didn't. I did features with so many people, bro. I did David Guetta and Sia, Fifth Harmony. I did the Return of the Mac.
And that was afterwards, though.
Yeah, this was 2016.
Yeah, that's 2016. Mm-hmm. But in 2015, going into 2016, and I think even right before the Drake did, or it might be even meanwhile. Yeah, one of my criticisms, I mentioned it right before we even start recording. Yo, I remember just watching on World Star. There was mad videos dropping. It was you and everybody in Jersey, and I kept saying to myself, I said somebody's mismanaging Fetty because Fetty should be doing a song.
I didn't have a manager at that time.
Wasn't it manager of some sorts?
I mean, he was supposed to be. But, like...
You're supposed to be collabing with all the hot niggas, and not saying you can't help your niggas from Jersey, but it felt like anybody who paid you for a verse, like back in the day, it would just allow it to be dropped at that moment when you're the hottest.
Honestly, people will tell you, bro. Like, people that work with me back then, they'll tell you, bro. Like, I barely took money for features. Like, I ain't really... Because nobody could afford me, bro. My features was $150,000. You got to look at it like that. Like,
and so if somebody from Jersey hits you up, like, you in charge of them?
Nah.
And you let them put the record out on sound, like it was on. I would see it on World Star. I'm like, and I see you in the video, and I'm like, what the fuck, Fetty doing in the video?
They'll come to me like, yo, Wap, yo, I got like 5,000, I got like 10,000. Like the most I got from a street nigga, like I ain't even gonna say a street nigga, like from a random person, maybe like 40,000. And really? I was like straight up like, yo. I mean, if you could do the video, 20,000 for the vid, 20,000 for the verse, I'm like, I said, no, I got you. Like, that ain't about nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I put that shit up. Like, I was a hustler, bro. Like, I didn't think about being famous. I just wanted to keep making money. You know what I'm saying? Like, in my mind, I already knew some shit was ending. Like,
what do you mean?
Like, to me, for everybody else, they was like, oh, he burnt himself out. For me, I was like, I didn't really think I was going to be in here that long anyway. Like,
after you had, like, 8 hit songs.
But I only knew Trap Queen. Like, Trap Queen was like, all right, this is the one. Everything else I was just having fun, bro. When I made 679 is June 7th, 1991, bro. That's my birthday. I made that song on my birthday. I literally called people like, yo, I want to record real quick. We went there, and he was playing this beat. It didn't even have a beat to it yet. It didn't have no drums. It didn't have nothing to it. I was like, let's go in. I'm just go in. At first, I was rapping some shit, like, and I was like, nah, fuck that. Let's start it over. Baby girl, you're so damn fine, though. I'm trying to know if I can hit it. Everybody was like, like everybody was just having fun in there. Monty went in, baby, won't you be my baby daddy? I'm like, yeah. Then, Dice went in, boom. And it was like, all right, we got to go to this boat party. Like, we had a boat party. I left. I recorded
so
that
all this shit just happened like...
Yeah, bro, I recorded that song at 11 o'clock in the afternoon. Like, at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, by 4 o'clock, I was on a boat. Enjoying my birthday, I was fucked up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, My Way. When I did My Way, I was my boy DJ S. Attic, bro. I was living in his attic. You know what I'm saying?
So the S. Dots?
Yeah, that's my
S.
guy.
1738?
Yeah, you heard? So I'm in his attic, bro. His grandma like, turn the music down. We turn the music down. I go give her a couple $. We good now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And My girl at the time, she came out the shower, and that was the Nicki on the Nicki Beats, I think his name is. It was on YouTube. The My Way beat was on YouTube at first, and I remember that shit came on, and she was coming out the shower, and I was like, "Baby, won't you come my way? Oh, I got something I want to say." And then when I got to the studio, I sung it out like, "Baby, won't you come my way?" You know what I mean? I just changed it. And that's how that shit happened, bro. None of this shit was like, oh, I gotta make a song, I gotta make a hit, I gotta make.
So what do you feel it was? I feel it's just pure talent.
Yeah, bro.
I feel it's talent mixed with timing. You know, they always say like, you know, luck is when preparation meets opportunity. Yeah. I felt like you were always talented, and I felt like the stars aligned at that moment.
Yeah, bro.
But like, why would you feel like it was gonna come to an end? Because like, what about you had other songs kind of teed up.
I knew I was good at making music, bro. Like, that's the only thing about it. Like, I always knew I was good at making music. Once I started doing it and I seen like the gravitation to my music, I was like, oh yeah, this is what I do. Like, I thought I was supposed to be a trapper, like, you know what I'm saying? But like, obviously when I start doing music, you know, some shit different over here. Like, you feel me? So I got focused. Some shit was real right for me, and I was that. Like, I was like, oh, all right, this is it. And when I made Again, I'm arguing, bro. I'm in the studio my first time meeting French. I'm mad as hell because I'm arguing with my girl. Like, he trying to talk to me, but I'm trying to still be, you know, but I'm texting, like, and then Shawbug sent me the beat. That's my manager now, by the way. You feel me? Shawbug sent me the beat. Shit came through my email, and I had to say, and I just started writing. I want you to be mine again, baby. Hey, I know my lifestyle is driving you crazy. I'm like, oh yeah, that's it right there. I got it. Boom. Started writing it down. Boom, boom. Let's go. And as I'm singing in my head, I'm just keep writing it, singing, start writing, singing. And then I'm like, I want to switch it up for the verse. Like, I want to rap this shit because nobody know I can rap. I want to rap. I rapped the verse, and that was it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like I was forced to make a hit, bro. This shit was just coming to me naturally. Like, so I was I didn't feel like what happened was my music got bigger than me.
How?
I'm not a talkative person. I don't like to be around people. I wasn't like when people was inviting me to like the all the big like events that all the artists was at. Like, I'm like, I'd rather chill with my niggas outside. Like, we gonna go pop this bottle, probably shoot some dice. I'm gonna go drag. I'm gonna go do a couple donuts real quick. We gonna burn out.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go in the house. I'm gonna chill, smoke some, chill.
I always thought that two things probably got you off track: a shit ton of money that you got, and I thought women. I feel like there was like a lot of it was trying to turn your reality star. We seen baby mama and girlfriend and side chick and this and I was just like, once we're seeing like it's just too many videos of Fetty Wap pops up on his girl and it's like, this is distracting from the actual thing that makes Fetty Wap popping. You know what I mean? Like, this is some love and hip hop shit. Yeah. But why Fetty Wap is really popular is because of music.
Yeah, exactly.
And this is distracting. Did you ever think at some point that was a part of it?
My biggest problem with that was I was supposed to care more.
What do you mean?
Like, I was supposed to care more about my what the fuck do you call it?
You're a celebrity. Your career.
About my career. And
you probably had women like there was all type of like love and hip hop and little Instagram models throwing themselves at you. Like at this point, like, how you dealing with this?
At that point, I was fucking. Like, nah, for real though. I mean, seriously, man. Like,
nah, I feel you. Hey, like, listen, you gotta go through that.
Some people don't understand, bro. Like, people don't understand where I'm from. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a hood nigga, bro. Like, at heart, I can't help who I am. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it's hard to separate that from, like, let's say like this, right? You'll meet somebody. The girl might be gorgeous, but she boring as fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She boring to me. Like, you want to go out to all these fancy ass restaurants? I like eating from the chicken store.
Yeah.
I go to McDonald's real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm regular. I'd rather you cook. You know what I'm saying? I could chill in the house and eat. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna go into the studio. Yeah, bro. You know what I mean? So to me, the type of females that people wanted me to be with, or the type of females that they say I'm supposed to have been around, they was fucking boring.
But I'm gonna be honest, you did love them loving hip hop chicks. I ain't gonna lie, some of them were bad though. When I seen him in Sika, I was like, all right, I see why. But then, you were probably young boy before young boy. You were just, everybody was getting a kid. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because I know, because I'm from Jersey, so I'm hearing about your local joints. I'm like, all right, where do they fit in? They beefing with you because they see what you doing with the popular ones. And then I see like Alexis Scott. I'm like, yo, there's a lot going on here, man.
I knew Alexis before.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I know Alexis before.
Oh, I thought you met all of them because I ain't gonna lie, man. Listen, I feel like I still got a little bucket list. I got a list of little, you know what I mean, little IG. I ain't gonna hit them yet, but I know you was hitting all them joints.
I mean, I guess, I don't know. I just ain't really, I don't talk about my shit, you know what I mean? And a lot of females, they respected that shit. Like, I went through a lot of shit with females, but.
Was that distracting, though, for music?
For me, nah. It helped me make music. I mean, most of my songs is about females. All of my songs, all of the songs that's really lit, like all my lit songs besides RGF Island, is all about females. Like,
okay, so let's go into 2016, going to 2017.
Mm-hmm.
What changes? I feel like, man, you're right. 2015, you're the hottest thing.
Mm-hmm.
2016, the momentum is continuing. I'm actually thinking, yo, he's pushing Monty, he's pushing P. Dice. Man,
honestly, bro,
this shit about to go crazy. This is gonna be like the first for the new niggas lit group with a superstar from Jersey that we've seen in a while.
Yeah.
What happens? Is it label? What is it?
It was everybody. Like, you know, some people would get up here and lie. They'd be like, oh, this nigga did this and this nigga did that, or they didn't help me do this and they didn't help me do that. Like I said earlier, it was nothing nobody could tell me. And I felt like, you know, like I said, I already felt like some shit was coming to an end. And a lot of people don't never understand what I say, what I mean by that.
That's still confusing to me. The reason why I say that's confusing?
I'll put it to you like this, bro. Look, right? Like I said, remember when I told you it was $250, $500, $7,500, $1,500, then to $20,000?
Yeah, you getting 20 bands, yeah.
It went from $20,000 to $50,000 to $100,000 to $200,000 to $220,000, $250,000 every day. Now, this is every day. Now, I go to the studio, they be like, yo, we got a feature for $50,000. And I go do a hosting for $60,000. Every day I was going to clear $100,000. Sundays through Monday. Like, you know what I'm saying? Unless I chill. Like, all right, today I don't feel like doing nothing.
This is before you're even on stage with like Taylor Swift, right?
Yeah. Taylor Swift. When Taylor Swift came along, that's when shit went up again. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, for me, it was like, all right, if I could just clear this number, I'm gonna be good for the rest of my life. I know how to live off nothing, bro. Like, you know, like I know what it feels like to eat pork and beans and hot dogs every day. You know what I mean? Oodles and noodles.
But now people are depending on you. You don't spoil people. I thought that. You start spoiling people. You give them cars.
Exactly.
You giving them shit.
In the same token, these people know how I am. Like, it wasn't hard for me to just like, all right, I don't fuck with you. Like you doing some bullshit. I feel like you trying to take advantage of me. You done. Like, it wasn't like, he wouldn't do that. Like, only maybe one person I believe that out of everybody. I was like, he'll never do that. And ended up doing that shit. But for the most part, yeah, man, I was like, yo, like, you will see, as I started cutting people off, I started hearing shit, like rumors, like, oh, he ain't do this, and he ain't do that, and he ain't do this for me, and I expect it. Motherfuckers that come to me like this, right? Like, yo, I gotta pay some shit by tomorrow. And I'm like, yo, what if I wasn't here? No answer. I'll walk off on them. You know what I'm saying? And then the next day, yo, that nigga a fuck nigga. Like, he a lame ass nigga.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Shit like that. So it was easy for me to like.
The first time you say no is like you always said no.
Yeah, it was easy for me to just be like, all right, fuck it. Like, I don't care. Like, I think one day I had, like, when I started looking at my bills, like when I started paying my shit myself, like, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm paying $10,000 a month for car insurance. Like, I'm like, whoa. I'm doing that for I'm only driving about 2-3 of these motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? And that's when I learned, you know, you can keep your cars, just take the insurance off if you're not gonna drive it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, simple shit kind of started getting me, like, all right, I was traveling with 14, 15 niggas, 16 niggas, maybe sometimes 30 niggas. And
Yo, I know. Yo, there was one time somebody told me that you were traveling with like 2 DJs, 3 hype men. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm like, what you got going on?
yeah, it was ridiculous, bro. It was like, it was just ain't nobody give a fuck if they was getting paid. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nobody give a fuck if they was getting paid. As long as that money was coming, ain't nobody was gonna say, yo, don't do that. Because they was scared to.
Okay.
People were scared to say shit to me because they didn't want to stop their money. Like, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, they call yes man.
So
You know what I'm saying?
you're now cutting your own checks. You realize, what the fuck, $10,000 a month for this?
Mm-hmm.
I should probably cut back. How do you tell the people who've been going on the road with you, like, yo, listen, man, honestly, I don't need 14 of y'all.
It was easy, bro. I don't bite my tongue for nobody, and everybody know that, bro. I say how I feel, and I mean what the fuck I say, like, and that's gonna be it. Like, we're not about to argue about I'm not arguing with you. Like, what are we arguing for? Like, that shit just gonna get me mad. We gonna, you know, some other shit gonna happen. Like, and it's just it's not worth it. Like,
Did the money ever start going down? So you're saying every fucking day it seems like you're getting more per show or more for a feature.
Yeah.
When you keep, and I'm still trying to understand it when you said you knew it was gonna end, because if the money keeps going up, I'm thinking it's not gonna end.
See,
right?
my thing was like I said, now we go, like I was saying, like, it was, I know for a fact I was clearing 100,000 every day. Now the day I woke up and I only made like 40,000, I'm like, some shit ain't right. You get what I'm saying? And I'm like, 40,000, 30,000. Hey, we want to book Fetty for 50,000. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, okay. This is what time?
This is the end of 2017.
Okay. Continue.
And I'm like, all right, it's happening. I'm like, this where shit start getting dark.
You didn't think in your mind like, all right, let me just come with another hit and I'm gonna bring that shit back up.
I did. I actually made one. Wake Up.
Yeah.
Wake Up went platinum in maybe like 2 weeks.
I blame the label, and this is where the label conversation comes in. Think about it. 2015, you're the hottest artist in the world. Mm-hmm. You're on 300 Entertainment. Mm-hmm. They don't treat you like the hottest artist in the world. If you ask me, they treat you, actually, and I won't even call any other artist name, there were 2 specific artists on that label I thought they were treating like the guy. And at that moment, great artists, by the way, they weren't the guy. You were the guy. And the whole time I'm watching the label CEO run around with this guy. I'm watching them giving all the like, I could tell budgets at this point. They're giving all the budget and all the mainstream promo to this guy. And they're just looking at you like, yo, keep this shit lit. That's how you're going to survive.
So look, let me tell you, right? Half of the problem was me. Like I said, bro, I don't like to lie on people, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't just all the label. Like, they were like, yo, Fetty, we got to do this. We got to PR for this, and we got to do that. And I'm like, I don't want to do that shit.
Yeah, I don't even think you ever did like really mainstream interviews.
Nah.
They never brought it to you, or you just said, nah, I'm good?
I just ain't want to do that shit. Like, nah.
Why not?
You got to wake up 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm not doing that. I'm going to be in the studio till 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm not going to wake up at no 7. And I just was like, that's not me. Like, I didn't want to do that shit. Like,
did you just think you were too hot that you could just go around the process?
Nah, I mean, technically, I was. If you want to be technical, I didn't have to do it. But I didn't want to. Like, I did not want to do that shit. Like, that wasn't my thing. Like, my thing wasn't interviews. My thing was to get as many people as I could good as fast as I can and get out. Like,
so you saw music like a lick.
Kind of, yeah. It was like,
what were you gonna do with the money,
bro? Let me tell you. This what I always tell my homies this story, right? Until I made my first $1 million, my only goal was 100,000. I come from a place where 100,000 could take you a long way if you know what to do with it. I knew what to do with it, and once I hit the double-digit M, I knew I was going to be good for the rest of my life. It wasn't a second guess. It wasn't a second thought. It wasn't like, what if I spend too much? I don't spend money. Once I lost everybody, I got...
So once you made 8 figures, like $10 million.
Mm-hmm. And once I lost everybody, it was like, oh, you started seeing the difference in the account was, you know, like it'd be like on average you spend 50,000 more than what you put in. It was like, on average, I'm putting in 50,000 more than what I'm spending because I don't spend no money.
So it was other people who were really because it don't seem like you live like this over the top lifestyle.
Exactly, bro. Like, let's say we go to the mall, right?
Yeah.
At this time, I love robbing jeans, right?
Yeah,
They's talking about $500 a pair of jeans.
Tell me they gave you some type of fucking.
Of course, we still cool to this day, bro. That's my guy.
Took care of you, good.
You'll see people like this.
Oh, one of those.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
So if you buying shit for yourself, you gonna look like just a greedy ass, selfish ass nigga.
So then the type of nigga I am, I'm like, all right, everybody grab a pair. And then my worst shopping experiences was Barney's when the Balmain shit came out.
Yeah.
We talking about $1,300, $1,400, $1,500 pair of jeans, bro. I'm buying 30 pair of jeans. Now, mind you, I'm only wearing one pair, but we spending I'm spending $45,000 in this motherfucker on jeans, bro. I ain't even get my shirt yet.
God damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So once everybody kind of, like, once I started slimming shit down, bro, I started noticing, like, oh, damn, like, bro, you make a lot of money, bro. Like, because I used to question myself, like, damn, where the fuck did I just made all this money today?
Was money just coming in and going out? Like, how much, like, if you don't want to say it's cool, how much is the most you saw, like, in your account, you're like, what the fuck?
The most I saw in my account,
yeah, just
22. 22.
Like 22,
M's.
like 2.22 million.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Yeah, I spent a lot too. I ain't gonna lie.
I saved a lot of money, bro.
22 fucking million.
I saved a lot of money.
And this is even after you're fucking spending a grip on your niggas. You're financing a lot of other niggas' lifestyle.
Because I wouldn't spend unless I knew I was making it. So it wasn't like I said, it wasn't like I made $22 million at one time. Nah, that's not how it happened. I didn't make $22 million off just shows. Like, I did so many features. I don't even remember how many. Like, I got phones of notes of songs, like, of just other people's songs that I did. I maybe like, all right, I put money into this business for this person. I got 30% of that. And this business, I got 30% of that. This business, 30% of that. So I like co-ownership of 16 different businesses. Maybe some of them did good, some of them didn't. Some of them was all right, some of them held out for a long time. I accumulated that much money. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like, because I don't want people to just think, oh, he made $22 million off of music. No, it didn't just happen.
How much is the most you ever got for one show?
For one show?
Yeah.
Like $375.
God damn it. In the United States, no way. Had to be like some Dubai shit.
No, United States.
For real?
Dubai was more.
Damn.
Yeah, Dubai was like 500.
How the hell? So Taylor Swift hits you up. You come out. No. Well, did she come out on your shit or you came out on her shit?
I came on her shit. She's actually the coolest person that I ever met. She's the reason why I started paying attention to my camp.
Why?
We had a talk. Well, she put me on this big ass jet, right? Like, this is big fucking ass jet. Like, her jet is big as shit. Like,
yeah,
that shit is like an airplane. You're like
some cargo shit.
Yeah, like some next level shit. And she told me, like, I don't even know. I hope she don't get mad if I say this, but she told me like her broke down and how she structure her life, and she would like take off for a year to write her music, you know, get in her zone, meditate, and go through her books and see what's going on and do this and this. And she would get with the manager and she'd hire a manager to look at that manager, hire a lawyer to watch this lawyer. And she would have people, everybody's getting watched. So it's hard to fuck up.
Checks and balances.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? And then she would take off for another year. Like, not take off for a year, but like go for a year. Like, she'd start running. And I'm like, oh, that shit make a lot of sense because I'm tired as fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, since the day I came out, I just been running. Like, it was no breaks, no watching this, and I don't fuck this money up, and this money got fucked up, and I had to.
How many people did she have in her entourage? You said you had like 15. Like, you were going around
with her, her mom, I think her dad, and like 2 other people.
Damn, did you kind of look at what someone way more successful is doing? Like, yo, I'm fucking up.
Yeah, I was big time. I was fucking up big time, bro. At that time, I was on tour, bro. I was on tour with 2 buses. It was two tour buses, 4 DJs. It was like, I think it was like 12 artists.
Wait, why do you need 4 DJs?
Bro, I didn't need that many people. That wasn't my idea. Honestly, that wasn't my idea. That wasn't my idea to do that.
Was the DJs watching other DJs?
Nah, it wasn't my idea to do that. You know what I'm saying? It was
Wait, how much are you paying these DJs at this point?
Everybody was getting like $1,500 a show.
So everybody's getting paid.
Yeah.
So it's not even like people come and just like get there. Because honestly, as a DJ, like if I could say I'm on Fetty Wap's tour, I'm gonna use that to go get some clubs.
Nobody could lie about that.
But everybody's getting paid.
Yeah, everybody.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
So you're cutting about 6 bands. You're going with two tour, 6 bands for the DJs a night.
I'm about to say, yeah.
A night. Then you got 2 tour buses. How many people on the fucking tour bus?
Bro, that shit was ridiculous, man. It was really, that was probably the
Are you trying to bring the whole hood at this point, or are you like?
What did I try to? The whole hood was there. What do you mean?
Was it just hard to say no to niggas? Be like, yo, bro, I just can't bring you, bro.
It wasn't even hard to say no. It was just more so like.
Was it like safety and security shit?
Nah, it wasn't, bro. Let's be real, bro. Like if you want to be honest, bro, my shows.
It's a bunch of bitches, white girls.
Exactly, bro. They don't really book me in the hood, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm a mainstream pop artist at this time, so.
You don't need like 35 niggas in 2 buses.
Bro. You get what I'm saying?
But
like,
you trying not to leave your niggas behind. You trying to have everybody experience it.
Of course, man. Like that was what it was, bro. It was the experience, bro. Like we all come from shit, bro. Like from shit. Like different parts of Patterson is still shit. It didn't matter. Like I ain't give a fuck where you was from. It don't matter where you was from, bro. Like you from Patterson, bro. We came from shit, bro. Like so it was like that's why I said I can't sit here and be like. I can't sit here and be like, oh, they made me do this shit. Like, nah, I was like, yeah, come on. Let's do this shit, bro. Like, but damn, I didn't think it was gonna be that much. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
I know this was trouble in paradise a little bit. I think maybe something had happened with P Dice. And I think it's from the outside looking in, looked like not everybody was moving on the same accord.
Yeah, nah.
And we're starting to wonder, are they about to fall apart, or like you're about to just trim the fat and just you and Monty finna rock? What's happening at this point structurally? Because you're going by the Remy boys.
Yeah.
And by the way, 679 is out of here.
Yeah, crazy. So that was Dice record. That was like, it was crazy, man. So me and Dice fell out. That shit was over some bread. Basically, over the 679 record, you know. Like I said, I was real big-headed at that time. You feel me? And, like, the shit's crazy because me and Dice be laughing about the shit all the time now. You feel
yeah, cool now.
Yeah,
oh, great.
Cool,
perfect.
Yeah, that's my mans, bro.
What'd you do wrong then?
I wouldn't say
what went wrong.
What I did wrong. I'll just say we just both was not at good points. And we just...
Ego?
Yeah, it was a lot of ego tripping going on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
are you noticing any of your homies kind of, you know, now again, as much as they probably cool with you, they've seen you before you got to this level. Now you got to be a boss. You have to be. You are Fetty Wap, the boss of this entire, you know, conglomerate, and you also got to move. It
happened like this, right? Leo Cohen came to me, right? He called me. He was like, "Yo, I need to speak to you." I was like, I got you. He was like, I need to speak to you right now. I was like, okay, I'll be right there. I was like,
it's one of those type of calls. You're like, hold up now.
Yeah, and you got napkins and shit.
Hey, yo, leave your napkin. Yeah. I think we got some right there.
When I got the call, right? I'm good. It's all good. Yeah, do it the ghetto way.
There you go.
Yeah. When I got the call, I went to go see him, and he put the paper down. He was like, what does that shit say? I was like,
what was it?
It say Fetty Wap. He was like, what did it say again? I was like, it say Fetty Wap.
It was just a paper that said Fetty Wap.
Yeah, it was like a contract paper,
yeah,
like a tour thing. And I didn't get it at first. He was like, okay. How many people was out there? I was like, me. I started naming people. He was like, but what does that say right there? I was like, Fetty Wap. He's like, yeah. So, you know, whenever anything, he talks real calm. Like, he's a real calm talker.
Yeah, I can't even imagine him having this conversation with you. Like you know, does he look visibly upset? Because I could know he's tight. Because
he was hot.
Yeah.
And he was hot as hell. He was mad at me. And he was like, whenever anything falls back or falls down, they don't look at and the crew. They look at Fetty Wap. I was like, oh, okay, I get what you're saying. And from there, I just started shutting shit down.
Yeah, he basically was trying to tell you, like, yo, listen, you think this is Fetty and them. We signed you, nigga.
Exactly.
Because I remember watching even some of your concerts, I see all the homies on stage. I see the DJs, I see the hype men, I see the artists, I see the homies from the hood. Wow. And he's probably just saying, nigga, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, I was killing myself. Yeah. Not in like a literal way, but
no.
You know what I mean?
No, I get it.
Yeah.
So you leave that meeting with Lior.
Yeah.
And what the fuck do you do?
I just cut everything off.
Now, how does this affect the people in the group, though?
It affected us bad, man. Honestly, bro.
Did they have a deal?
I don't really know, honestly. I don't know.
I thought they were signing you, and you had their situation with 300.
Nah. Nobody was signing me.
Monty was signing you.
Me and Monty was signed to RGF. Yeah.
So nobody was signed. Oh, so everybody was under Nit's label RGF.
Yeah.
Okay, so when Lear calls you in.
So basically, Nit was calling the shots. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're going to have a tour. All right, so I remember that year I did the Welcome to the Zoo tour. I think this was 2016.
Yeah.
That same year I got the call from Future. Future called me like, yo, let's go on this tour. And I was like, damn, I can't. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, I can't because I got to do this tour. He was like, what? I was like.
Wait, you told Future no?
I didn't, listen. I didn't want to tell him no because I wanted to go. I was supposed to be, if I'm not mistaken, and don't quote me on this, right? But I think I was supposed to be on tour with Beyonce that year, something like that. I was supposed to be on tour with Justin Bieber. I was supposed to be on tour with Future. And it was like, no, we got to do this for the homies.
Stop it.
I swear, bro. On everything.
No fucking way.
I'm dead ass serious, bro.
Yeah, but you could push that tour back.
Bro, if I could call this man right now, if I could call this nigga Future right now, and be like, yo, what happened in 2016? He'd be like, yeah, bro, you said no. All right.
At that moment when you said no, obviously you didn't want to say no, but you did.
Like I said, after that, this was still a hot time for me. So even when the tour was over, I was still like,
you're still happy because like it's lit.
It was happening.
Didn't you later go on a tour with like Chris Brown or something like that? Like,
that was my first tour.
Okay. So this is afterwards.
Yeah.
And you decided to say, hey, I'm not gonna go on tour
I didn't
whatever it was.
That
okay. So
I didn't even know about none of this shit until like maybe 2019.
Okay. So is Nit telling you like, yo, man, niggas is coming to me with these opportunities. So you're not even hearing about it. Let me ask you a question, because now I'm trying to sum it up.
Yeah, man. I mean, bro, I had endorsement deals that I never knew about that I didn't get because they, let's say like this, right? And I'm being dead honest with you. Like, let's say so you'll come to me like, yo, we want you to do a hat deal, bro. We want to give you $6 million. You'd be like, no, man, we need $8 million. Shit like that. Like, bro, nut shit, bro. Like,
so the deal would just be dead. You just wouldn't.
I didn't know about it. I didn't find out after.
Why would Nit was getting a piece of everything though? So why would he not do the deal? It would make sense.
I don't know. I don't know. I can't speak for him on that.
Let me ask you a question, because the way you even tell me with the tour, it sounds like this. Because I've seen it. I don't want to mention even other artists, because it's always unfortunately when rappers get in the game, a lot of times you lean on somebody within your hometown or one of the homies who got a little bread. You roll up onto their situation, and then when you get the situation with a big label, that homie ends up controlling your fate. So here's the thing. The label is giving money for Fetty Wap. Not for RGF Productions. Fetty Wap.
Yeah.
Well, you know what everybody does? They leverage Fetty Wap. It's like, I'll use one example. It's like Shotty with 6ix9ine. Nobody gave them money for Treyway. They get money for 6ix9ine. But you leverage 6ix9ine to get the money for Treyway. So you leverage Fetty Wap to get the money for for RGF Productions. But the way you leverage it is basically by saying, well, he's going out on tour with these guys. he's gonna move as RGF.
Yeah.
So you got to give the money for RGF, and it might hurt you as an artist because now Beyonce, Bieber, Future, whatever opportunities you had personally, you're dismissing that you could probably help leverage the bag for RGF. That's what I'm thinking. I could be wrong. Does it sound how you think it went down or not?
Yeah, it's exactly how it happened. That's how I feel like it happened.
Did he get the bag for RGF? He probably had some type of.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm not. I mean, to my knowledge, bro, I really didn't speak to him a lot. Like once shit took off, like we hit the road. It'd be me, Monty, and my crew, and then it'd be Nit and his crew. So we wasn't really like moving as one.
Oh, it looked different because, by the way, if people don't even know who we're talking about, so Nit the Grit is the person who owns RGF Productions. That's the record label that signed Fetty, and then that record label entered Fetty in a record deal with 300. Nit the Grit was in Trap Queen at the end. Yeah. He's the one talking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when shit pop off, y'all don't move together?
Yeah, we wasn't moving together.
Did you kind of like? How are you thinking about this at this time?
Nah, I mean,
because he's still in control of your fate.
Yeah, but listen, right? At that time, like when everything was going, he didn't really like care. You know, like he wasn't like, this can't come out, that can't come out, this can't do that. He wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? It was like, that's my boy. I'm like, yeah, that's my guy. Like, you know what I mean? I'll do anything for this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he just kind of just let me live. Like he just was like, go ahead, like just do whatever. Like,
I mean, situations like that always like, you know, it's interesting because like, I'll even throw another name out there. I feel like I'm name dropping now. Carl Crawford and Megan Thee Stallion is the same situation, but you know, and they recently just went to court. Here's the thing: if Megan Thee Stallion drops a record, Carl Crawford got to get paid. So if Meg's getting paid, Carl Crawford's got to get paid. Why would you not want something out, right?
Yeah.
Why aren't you out that record deal with RGF Productions? Because I see y'all going back and forth on Instagram, and you know, I think it's kind of sad.
Honestly, I don't go back and forth.
Well, I see him responding, and he DMs me. He's like, "Yo, hey, check this part," and I'll check it out. I'm like, "Damn, it looked like there might be two sides to it."
Yeah,
look, you know what I mean? Like he sent me some shit recently. He's like, "Yo, they asked me to clear a Cola Ray record. I cleared the record or something like that." You know what I mean?
Yeah, that shit. I mean, even with that shit right there, like,
where's that fall out?
I want to say when did we fall out? I guess, man.
When Wake Up drops, y'all still cool?
Yeah, we were still cool.
Okay. So we're going into, was that 2018?
Nah, 2019? Maybe like 20. I would say like this year, maybe like earlier this year. That's when we really like it was just.
Okay, so it's up to now.
It was like one day I had did a feature for my mans, right? And this is like my guy. Like he was one of them guys that kind of like. He one of the reasons how 300 heard about us. Like it's my guy. I did a feature for him, and he just threw me some bread off the love. Like he just threw it to me, and I was like, oh, whatever. Like you know what I'm saying. And then he called me back like, yo, like this nigga calling me for money and shit. I'm like, what? And it was like, yeah, he was like, he not clearing this shit unless he get paid off this shit. I'm like, what the fuck you talking about? Like, what the fuck? Then I started calling my lawyer like, yo, what's going on? He was like, yo, yeah, like, he bugging, bro. Like he.
How much did he want the person to pay?
I don't really remember, but.
Did he normally charge people to like clear? No, never.
Never, ever.
So his money kind of getting thin where he's like, yo, nigga, since I got Fetty on a contract, so anybody need a Fetty verse or feature, I need to get bread.
One thing I can say is I wouldn't say it was getting thin. I think it was just like it was a lot of lawsuits. So
between y'all.
Not even between me and him. It just was like he had his own lawsuit shit going on, and then like with the whole 679 shit, and then with the other shit happened with the with my old. I don't know, like if I should call her my ex-manager or something like that, but.
Oh yeah, there was a manager who.
Yeah.
Did y'all figure that out?
I mean, I figured my part out.
Like, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Was money stolen? That sounded so shiesty.
Did she ever steal money from me? No, she never stole money from me. But so for any artist that's listening, the way my name was worded in that particular statement is what got me sued. So the fact that it said Fetty Wap and RGF says that, and that's all it takes is that right there to get you sued.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So she
I never said none of that shit.
Okay. So it was really the label and it is.
Yeah.
But you didn't have to pay anything out and nothing was taken from you.
Nah, I had to pay some shit. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it defamation type shit? Was it defamation shit?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Because of what it looked like, you know.
So and you don't have to say anything, but so it looked like RGF Productions somehow made a claim that she stole money. Every blog ran it.
Yeah.
They were like, I remember her name or this particular person. It was on all the blogs. People were looking to.
And what's crazy is we actually cool now.
Yeah.
Like. I mean, I did a lot of good shit for people, bro. You know, like shit I didn't have to do. Like,
how you cool with somebody that sued you, or you had to pay?
Because she didn't. In my mind, I don't think she wanted to sue me particularly. I think it was maybe the lawyer, like, you know, like, and really, she was probably hurt, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not the best person in the world, but I'm not a bad person, bro. Like, I'm not a bad guy. Like, you know, like, bro, I gave people numbers that you would never ever think somebody would give you. Like,
when we saw that lawsuit, a lot of people thought, and shit, I say it about many artists, when artists, like, you see how you were talking about money coming in, going out, like, you're not even really thinking about it. When you start actually auditing your money and you think shit's missing, money is slowed up. Because when it, like, if millions is coming in and millions is going out, you're like, oh, well, we're going to get more millions tomorrow. We're going to spend some today. Fuck it.
Of course.
But when it's slowed down, you start looking like, wait, where the fuck did this go?
Yeah.
At this point, maybe not for you, but like maybe on the label side, you think they were looking like, well, Fetty ain't putting out as much music now. So now we're looking at all the expenses that we're paying.
Nah, because you got to understand, like, these particular songs that I have, you don't stop making money from, ever.
So you think it's just greed, like, at least on the label side? The
label, what's crazy is, like, me and Kevin Lyles got a really good relationship, man.
When I mean label, I'm talking about Nick. I'm talking about RGF Productions. I ain't talking about 300. 300 look like they're not complaining about shit.
Yeah, they're cool, man. Really, I really don't know, man. Like,
because none of these claims came from 300.
Some shit was weird because at one point everything was just whatever, and then the next thing you know, it was like no. Like, even like, bro, what the last project, what the Butterfly Effect, bro, like,
that was supposed to be the joint.
He didn't want to put that out.
Why not? On social, everybody's supporting you. They're like, yo, this is a time. I think people see your talent. They're like, yo, for all this shit's popping now, Fetty should be the hottest artist out. Like,
yeah,
what's going on?
Like,
why you ain't want to put it out?
I don't know, but I know I got the call. My lawyer called me, bro. My lawyer called me and was like, yo, he don't want to put it out. I think it was like, if I'm not mistaken, that shit was like, you know, when you drop a album, you know, they release another budget.
Yeah.
So it was like, if it's not an album, like, if you ask, so technically it's not even an album. It's not even a studio album.
Yeah.
It's a mixtape. You know what I'm saying?
I think I get what I'm gonna explain it that hopefully people. Okay, so remember, you're signed through RGF Productions. How it works when it comes to 300, right, is that you're on a contract with them as well. Yeah. The contract says when Fetty Wap turns in his next studio album, we're gonna cut him this amount of check, probably the second half of the advance for that project. Then we'll front him the advance for the next project, right?
Something like that.
Okay. Here's the thing, though. A lot of times, and many labels play this game, they might be like, oh, we don't think they get the discretionary thing to say whether it's an album or a mixtape. No, that's a mixtape. So now, if RGF Productions is super watching the money, they're going to be like, until they agree it's an album, we're not dropping it.
Exactly.
But you're looking at it like, I'm an artist. Niggas need me. I need to put this shit out right now. He's looking at it like, why the fuck we putting it out if we're not going to get the money right now?
Exactly.
Okay, how do you deal with that?
At this point, you don't really have no say so.
Did you think that initially, like when you first recorded your first couple songs, and you signed whatever piece of document with it, did you think that you didn't have your career in your hands?
I told them, if we was to ever fall out, I'm never gonna do this shit again. That was my words to him, Shauna, Danny Sue. And I told him, I said, if we ever fall out, if the family ever fall out, I'm never doing music again. And
why not? You don't enjoy it? You don't enjoy the business of it?
I didn't start enjoying music until I made the Butterfly Effect. Like if you listen to the music from 2017 to 2019, you could kind of tell it's just like he's just doing that shit to just do that shit. Like he's just putting out music for his fans. Like he's not passionate about it. It wasn't a passionate thing. Like I didn't go in the studio, I was like, oh, this shit is fire, or this is like when I did the Butterfly Effect, this shit was personal.
Why'd you lose passion in those years? Is it business?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Like when you start looking at certain numbers and people telling you they wasn't getting certain things, and then when you go to court and then you see shit like, what the fuck? Like, you told me you wasn't getting that, and then why right here on paper it says you was. And now you just like, you lose yourself. Like you start to...
It stopped being fun.
Yeah, it's not fun anymore, bro.
It's like when they say like, yo, it's not a job once it's a job, you don't enjoy it no more.
Exactly, bro. And it was like, at this point, it was like I was being forced to go to the studio. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I just stopped going. Like, I just stopped doing music.
At first, I heard you was a workaholic. You was just being in the studio all day,
yeah, bro.
all the time.
Man, I just stopped. Like, it was like,
felt
fuck
like work.
Shit. Like, yeah, like, fuck it. Like, this shit don't make no sense to me. It was like, I was like, why lie to me for? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I never cared about the money, bro. As long as I knew I could make me some money, you can have whatever the fuck you want. Like, you know what I'm saying? So to me, it was like, damn, like you told me some shit, but you lied about some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And once I started learning shit for myself, and when I grew up, bro, people got scared of that.
What does that mean?
When I actually became Fetty Wap, like not just the face of it, not just the guy behind the songs. Like when I became the artist, like, all right, now I'm gonna embrace who I am. Like I'm gonna be this guy. Like I'm gonna be an artist. Like, but I'm gonna be a full artist. I'm not just gonna be a guy that goes to the studio and record music and be like, yo, look, it's a nice song, put it out for me. Like, what's going on? What's the budget? What's happening this quarter? What's going on this quarter?
Once you start taking the business in your own hands,
bro,
shit changed.
Once I started asking questions that they didn't expect me to start asking, bro, people got nervous. Like, whoa, who's teaching him this shit? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, the fuck is going on? Like,
it's kind of unfortunate that most of the music industry is predicated on the artist being dumb.
Of course.
So when you don't ask questions, it's all great.
That's how a lot of people go broke, man. A lot of people go broke because they don't know shit.
True.
And 9 times out of 10, I always.
And also, here's the thing. Put it like this, like even with you saying, you looked at your account, you had 22 million. If whatever you were doing at that time generated 22 million, imagine what it generated for other motherfuckers.
Exactly.
So it's like, for artists, it's always like, yo, listen, well, you got to change. You got these cars. Like, don't worry about what we getting over here.
Bro, you know what I tell people, bro? I tell people this shit all the time. And I tell them, I said, if I didn't have these records that I have, if I only had one of these records, let's just say it was RGF Island, I would have been broke a long time ago. Yeah. I would have been broke a long time ago.
But you do have these records now.
Exactly. So I had time to learn some shit. You get what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is this, right? I was able to put out records that instead of being on a hip hop record, on the hip hop charts, and went to the pop charts. My shit was playing on Z100, bro. Let's be real about this. You get what I'm saying? Once you create these type of records, it's almost impossible for you to fall.
You got publishing all your records?
Of course. I got percentage.
Okay.
But it's almost impossible for you to fall. Like, damn near, you can go broke and just like literally, all right, let me go do like 4 or 5 shows, and you'll be just like that. Now, the process with that is how you're gonna move forward. Because you can fall into debt. But some people don't even know. If you at least own just a percentage of your royalties, you can sell up your royalties to get you out of debt. It's so many.
Well, if you got a
things
catalog like you got a bunch of,
so
like,
that's what I'm
if
saying.
you have one song.
So basically what I'm saying is, for any artist that's listening and paying attention, don't ever think because your song is hot that it's just gonna always be hot. Don't ever think because if you get the right deal, let's say the structured deals when I first came out, right? 80% for the label, 20% for you. Sometimes that's called a superstar deal. Sometimes it's like 15 or 10% for the artist, and then the other label takes 30% out of that 15 or 10%.
Royalty deals?
Of course,
Royalty deals. Okay.
So
and by the way, for anybody listening, he's basically saying which if, I always say, like, really, if you think your favorite artist is rich, think about the fucking label that's paying them.
Yeah, of course.
The artist in a superstar deal is getting 20% of the royalties. This is after he's recouped everything that's spent, billboards, money on promotion, playlisting, all that type of shit.
Yeah.
80% is going to the label, and 1/5 of the dollar is going to the artist, and that's a superstar deal.
Bro, I remember when I remember when Trap Queen was like $1 million, and I used to be always like on YouTube. And I used to be like, yo, like, do I get like $1 million for that shit?
Yeah.
And then my lawyer was like, hell no, bro. $1 million, not even close, bro. You get like 0.0061 cent. I was like, what the fuck is that? He was like, half a penny. I was like, whoa, what the fuck? Yeah, bro. So this shit is not what it's cracked up to be. You know what I'm saying? So once you learn how to maneuver and you understand the business, then you can start to, all right, we're going to stop doing this. We're going to start doing this. Are we going to stop doing that? We're going to start doing this. And that's what saved me, bro. Like, that's what got me back into my passion, because now I learned, like, all right, I don't have to technically, like, I don't have to technically make another hit. I just have to make another good song and make sure
people get reminded of the old shit you had.
Exactly.
Like, I mean, to emphasize that point, Mariah Carey, her Christmas song is #1 this week.
Bro, that shit, bro.
It's #1 every year.
She's guaranteed fucking 2 million every December, bro. Maybe 10, maybe like 2 to 10 million, something like that.
And again, not even though I'm the super pocket watcher, but I ain't gonna do too much of it. But just to let people understand catalog. You don't put out another song, right? But off royalties and off what you're gonna get from publishing, right? Mm-hmm. Would you get a 6-figure check per year? No more music.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Maybe.
Okay. But it's probably around there. I think it's around there. I'm not saying forever and ever.
Yeah.
But, like, I think for the next 5 you would.
Maybe a little bit longer than that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I think people don't realize what cataloging actually owning like, your actual.
Yeah, I'll be scared to own my shit. Like,
why?
To own it outright, I would be scared, bro.
Why would you be scared?
It's gonna be worth too much in a few years.
Your master's is probably owned by RGF Productions.
I think 300.
300 or 300. Yeah, probably this side of the way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would be pretty nervous.
I mean, they just got sold.
Yeah.
They got sold to Warner.
Yeah.
So they're pretty much going to be the sister or brother label to Atlantic, Asylum.
Yeah, to own, like,
it's basically what they did with APG at first.
If anybody was to look at my catalog right now, and if you know how to like do the numbers, you'll see it's a pretty big number.
I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna tell you how I look at every artist. Watch this. We're gonna do it live.
Let's do it.
All right. So this is how I could tell how an artist is kind of like, doing this thing. So I'm gonna look up Fetty Wap. We keep it exclusive here on Spotify. Oh shit! All right. So this is real quick math. And by the way, I'm spitballing Who knows? Fetty Wap has about 8 million monthly listeners, okay? I usually say monthly listeners, probably like times 2 or 2.5. That's about the amount of streams you're getting globally on that streaming service per month. So if you just think about it, I'm going to say 16 to 20 million streams per month for Fetty Wap. Go over the year, 20 times 10, that's going to be 200 million. It's about 240 million streams. That's only on Spotify. You're probably going to say the same thing for Apple. So let's just say 500 million right there. Add Google Play, Pandora. You know, there's going to be obviously some shit from radio, this and third. Or if streaming alone, I'm going to say about maybe close to 1 billion. Yeah. That's only streaming, okay? Now we're not talking about publishing that comes from people paying for whatever your record makes in movies, TVs, commercials, this and third. That's, again, the money is coming in. It's just how it gets broken down.
Exactly.
So, like, when I look at this, I'm like, oh, there's some money coming in.
Yeah, of course.
So, do you communicate still with your label? Like, well, what is the current situation? Because I feel like you move like you're independent now, though.
I mean, it looks like it, but I'm not, though.
Do they support records you have? Like for example, say you want to drop, I don't know, say you want to drop in March. You go to them like, yo, I like the song. What's the process now? By the way, the people who are there.
Right now, honestly, bro, like, right now, the issue is not, my issue is not with 300.
It's with
my first label.
How are you going to get out of that deal? You only drop one album, though. You probably sound like a 3 to 5 album deal.
Maybe, you know, I'm not gonna really talk about that, but you know, let's just say certain things were done that's gonna affect that.
Okay. However, I will say this. I believe it's incredibly hard to progress in your career if you're beefing with the person who has to sign off on everything you do.
Of course it is, yeah.
Because if he gets super petty, even though he's going to cut off his nose to spite his face, he could be like, man, fuck Fetty.
If I was to try to drop an album right now, it wouldn't happen. And I'm almost 100% sure of that.
Why not?
I mean, you just said it.
Okay, so he wants to check. That's what it is. Yeah. He wants to check from the label. Yeah. Is he not thinking about that? Yo, you an artist, you need to get lit. You need your shit popping.
I don't really think it's that. I don't really think it's too. I don't really think he cares too much about that. Because like you said, if you look at the numbers we just broke down.
Yeah.
Why would he need me to get lit again? You see what I'm saying?
Well,
as long as you still calling the shots and you still cutting the checks. Now the smartest solution would be, you know, let's drop the music and let's do this and like I said, even with the butterfly effect, man, like I got the call from my lawyer, bro. Like the reason why he told me they let me drop the butterfly effect, I didn't even want to do it. Like, because I'm not even gonna say the reason why, but my lawyer had to lie in order, not lie, let me not say that because that sounds like some bullshit. He had to like basically be like, yo, Fetty Wap like is like really depressed, bro. Like he's really depressed. Okay, yeah. You get what I'm saying? Like, in order for it to like. And I was on some shit like, no, fuck that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why the fuck wouldn't you know what I mean? Like, and when
why can't you hop on the phone with him? You just call him and be like, yo, listen, man, Nick, we've been through a lot. I know we don't see eye to eye.
It'll never work like that.
Yeah, but it's not.
He has an ego problem.
I probably both do.
No, I mean, I did.
It feels like you've checked a lot of the ego.
I did,
because you came in pretty much just admitting to a lot of shit.
I did, bro. I mean, I did have an ego problem, but it's nothing that I can't admit. You understand what I'm saying? It's a difference when you can't tell you have an ego problem than when you know you do. You know what I'm saying? Like with me, it was more so back then, bro. Like you had to understand. Like I sat back and waited my turn. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And when it came, I jumped in that shit. Like, you know what I mean? And I didn't give a fuck about nothing. Like, it was like my way or it was not happening. Like, if it don't, oh, what? No, I'm not going. Oh, I can't do this here, I'm out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, let's go over there. They're gonna pay you this much. I don't give a fuck. No, they said I can't smoke. I ain't going. Shit like that, bro. I was really big headed, bro.
I know you're lit. Oh, I can't smoke in there. Fuck that.
Yeah, like I was really, really big headed, man, and really.
Can't you just drop music regardless? So, like for example, we just seen this public case, and I feel like again I'm name dropping. Rowdy, I think he's kind of in a very similar situation. By the way, what I was gonna say about 300 is that, I know Kevin Lyle still he's still involved there. He's now moving on with the Warner situation, but Leor Cohen was the guy. He was the face.
Yeah, when I first came up there, it was Leor, it was Todd, and
Todd went to Alamo. He went to go get his own shit, and then Kevin Lyle stayed there, and Leor went to YouTube. Yeah. So now, again, things have changed a bit, right? Things a lot. Migos was there. Migos went to Motown. I feel like because of Leor leaving, I felt like there was a lot of hesitation on what they should do. I believe you was on the roster. I think Dej Loaf was on the roster. There was a lot of people. Shock Glizzy was on. There was a time where 300 should have had the hottest. It was looking like Atlantic. Mm-hmm. And it just felt like it just stopped. Like the label kind of stopped caring a bit. So I ask you this now because I know things have changed. Do you believe that they have the belief in you like they would have? I know you said they believe in you at first, but when they see them records start working, they would.
Honestly, I can tell you like this, man. We like they watched me grow from that arrogant dude to a grown man. To somebody that really cares about his business. He cares about his brand. I cleaned a lot of my shit up. With the social media shit, like unfortunately with the like some shit I just can't control. But yeah, man, I call, we have conversations. I still get upset from time to time, you know what I'm saying?
But you communicate with them.
Yeah, man, and we talk, bro. We talk, we have meetings, we do I run my shit like a business now.
Good.
We do call-ins on Thursdays. We do call-ins with the team on Fridays. We have meetings at the studio. We have this shit like a structured business. Now it's just now I'm back focusing on music.
That's good.
You know what I'm saying? Like more it's music is becoming fun for me now. Like let's say the last since 11/5/2021 till now, bro, I maybe recorded like 40 records already. You know what I mean? And fun records.
And you're having fun with it.
I'm having fun. Like I'm going in there and I'm jamming out and I'm feeling it. Like, all right, yo, this is what I'm supposed to be
melodies, doing. Man. I'm telling you, like, this shit just heaven sent.
And it's like this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, you know what I mean? Like this is the part I had to get back to. I had to go through all of this shit. And I tell people all the time, bro, I'm so happy that it happened the way it happened, other than it happened fucking $100 million down the line. And now I got to figure out what the fuck happened to $70 million. Nobody ever wants to go through that. You fall into deep depression. Some people don't know how to handle that shit. Some people don't. Some people do a lot of dumb shit, bro. And I'm always happy that a lot of shit happened early on for me. And it gave me like that, like in a sense, I know if I was to ever go again, there's no stopping now.
Let me ask you a question, because as I mentioned, I'm Rowdy Rebel. Meek gave him advice and said, rather than waiting for somebody to approve you dropping music, just drop tapes and just throw it out there. You ever thought about like saying, hey, I know they won't approve me, or I know they ain't gonna approve a project coming out right now, but fuck it. The fans want music. Let me just fucking throw. And by the way, you were doing that for a while too.
Yeah, that was my thing.
Yeah. Has that came across your mind, or are you kind of like more listening to like 300 and whatever the strategy you guys are coming up with? I mean,
honestly, bro, it's the best thing I have on my side is that I'm okay financially, bro. I'm being that honest with you. Because it gives me time to like, all right, let me just get my sound back. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me get back in that Fetty Wap bag. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's no more just making songs now. Now I'm going in there and I'm having fun. I'm not trying to in 2018 and 2019 I was trying to make a hit. You get what I'm saying? Like, damn, how the fuck did I do this? Like, it's not that feeling anymore. It's just like, let me hear some shit. Like, all right, let's go in. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm having fun doing this shit, bro. Like if you really, once you get a chance and you really listen to the Butterfly Effect, bro, like, and I mean, like, in depth, listen to it. Cause don't read the lyrics that they got up there, cause a lot of them shits are wrong. Because I'm one of those artists that don't turn my lyrics in, unfortunately. So a lot of the lyrics are wrong. So if you listen to the words, bro, you'll hear the transition of what I've been going through. Like, you know what I'm saying? And the album wasn't meant to be a #1 album. It was meant for people to hear what the fuck was been happening to me.
To hear the pain.
You understand what I'm saying? So now the music, now that I got that shit out of my system, it's like, all right, I know how to run my business now. I know not to have 45 people around me. I don't have to have have to have 2 tour buses. I don't fucking have to book out a whole hotel room, a whole fucking hotel, half a floor and shit like that. Like, I don't have to impress anybody, bro. I don't have to be that person. Like, I'm already that guy. People just fuck with me because they fuck with me. They love the music. So now I gotta give them that. I gotta give them that again. Like, I gotta give them that. When they go to the club, they want to dance. When my shit come on, you just get, like, you get excited, you get happy, you get in that mode where it's like, damn, I miss this dude. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Are you competitive? I've watched and I've posted even a bunch of, like, you know, like, whether it's you, like, at a Rolling Loud or something like that, and I see your performance and, man, motherfuckers still turn up for your records like you just dropped it, but it's a nostalgia effect. You get me? It's like, these are classic records. Yeah. But then you probably see a bunch of other artists who came after you. Most of these motherfuckers really came after you. You came 2015, like, you know, Uzi at that point was kind of like popping a little bit, but his big record didn't really come to like late, like really after you, unless I got my timing wrong. He comes after you. A lot of these other niggas come after you. Yeah. You get me? The only person who I could really say came right before you was, at least in New York, I guess we would say Shmurda, and then in Chicago. You get me?
Yeah.
2012, 2014 with Shmurda, you came, and then it's the floodgates of new niggas. You know what I mean? Like, Double XL changes, it's all new niggas. When you perform at a Rolling Loud and you look at everybody, and you see, #1, how just even music change, the melody that you bring in now, right, or you brought in terms of even your voice, man, so many people, they try to get with auto-tune. It's all type of, they're trying to, not saying they're trying to just copy you, but like the essence of what you brought naturally is what a lot of people are hoping to get a wave. Do you kind of look at them and be like, damn, man, I should be the hottest nigga at this moment as well?
No. No. I don't. I felt like when it was my time, it was my time. So
you're not like holding on to 2050 like, nah, man, I remember when I was the hottest.
Nah. Nah. Like, that's why I said what I said to you when we spoke about the Drake situation. That's why I made sure I said the way I made sure I said it the way I said it so people don't get confused. Like, oh, he's still trying to, nah, I'm not living in the past, bro. I get fucking messages all the time. Yo, can you make another Trap Queen? Make another 679? I'd be like, no, bro. Like, that was that time. Like, that time was that time. Like, you know.
Were you never addicted to, like, that level of fame and celebrity?
I didn't feel like I was that famous.
What?
I didn't. I swear, if you ask anybody that really, like, that knows me, that really, like, around me, you know who used to get mad at me a lot? Young Thug. Why? He used to get mad at me a lot because he used to be like, what the fuck you doing? He'd be like, Islam, what the fuck you doing? Slap. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, he talk fast and shit. Like, yo, what the fuck you doing? And I remember when I dropped some shit, and like recently, and he jumped on my DM. He was like, bro, it's time again. Like, we waiting. Like, Young Thug always was like a real, like, big motivation to me. Cause, you know, like, we did a tape together. We never put it out. We actually, bro, I remember we was in the studio together for almost a week straight.
Really?
Yeah. Like, we was literally, I had a broken leg and everything. I rolled.
This is after the fucking motorcycle shit.
I rolled in that motherfucker, bro. Like, and I was there with him for almost a week straight, bro. Like, we was there, like, every day, like, and it was like, damn, like, it feels.
I never came out.
I think we just never finished it or some shit like that. But it felt good to like to see somebody that was like, you know, that's I could say a lot more successful than me to still reach out like, yo, bro, like we miss you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like what the fuck are you doing?
Do you think Doug's I guess he's.
I mean, if you let's
like how do you even view success? Because you've had some of the biggest records, point blank. Like, I mean, they can't be. There's a short list of people who had a diamond record.
See, now, if you want to go to diamond records, yeah, I am successful. Like I am a successful artist. I guess you could say I'm still a household. Is it household
name? Yeah,
a household name. Like if I chose to, I can still be the headliner of shows. You know what I'm saying? But for me, it's like, you know, time moves on, bro. And with time, people change. Music changed. Music changed a lot since Trap Queen came out.
Yeah, I remember in
you get what I'm saying?
In 2017, 2018, even when like say Lil Pump came in, it became shortly like slightly less about melody. It was just about like just quick little like bro. Swag raps real
like,
quick.
Yo, and
then
you know
came
what I
back
said
around.
before? If Trap Queen came out in 2020, I'd be done, bro. There would be no Trap Queen. There would be no Diamond record. There would be no Fetty Wap. And that's
interesting
bro.
you say that.
Word. I believe that.
So you're also crediting the time.
Yeah. Bro, my time, bro, I came in at a perfect time for new music. That's how I put it. That's how I put myself. Like I credit my success for that era because music was dying, bro. It wasn't the only people that was really holding shit up at that time was me and Shmurda. You know what I'm saying? And that was that. And you know, like when the shit happened to the bros, like, and those my guys, bro. Like when that shit happened to them, it kind of all fell on me.
Yeah.
Like it was like, all right, damn, like they got the boys, like, what the fuck is Fetty Wap gonna do now? And it was like nobody else was out at that time. Even if people was putting out music, nothing was sticking. You know what I'm saying? And bro, when that shit took off, it changed the whole. I was the first person to make music a non-structured thing, bro. Like, if you remember, it was like It was like verse, hook, chorus, verse, 3 minutes, 45 seconds, 4 minute songs, 5 minute songs, and shit like that. When I came out, 2 minute songs.
Yeah, and I remember the longer version just had the first verse just repeat.
Exactly,
right?
Bro. You get what I'm saying?
That's Jamaican shit too. That's what they be doing.
It was just like damn, like we don't got to make long songs anymore. Like, and I remember vividly telling somebody like, yo, I made it short because I want you to keep playing it. Like when it goes off, I want you to press replay. Oh, we gotta play that again. Oh, we gotta play that again. Yeah. Like damn. All right, we do 12 song projects. And it should be like 40 minutes. Maybe like fucking exactly, bro. You get what I'm saying? So it was like, damn, like.
And that then became like a SoundCloud thing where everybody where songs went from 3 minutes to 2 minutes.
And that shit happened because of Fetty Wap,
like
bro.
240.
That shit happened because of me. That was my era. Like that's the only thing that I would take credit for. Like,
do you think you get credit?
Nah.
Yeah, I feel like you're somehow left out when people kind of go down the rabbit hole of who influenced what. Why do you think that?
I mean, I wasn't really, like I said, I was really by myself, bro. I didn't embrace, like, you know how French Montana would like meet people or Drake would jump on, you know what I'm saying? At that time, I could have did that. Like I could have, oh, what's the hottest song on SoundCloud? Let me jump on that, boom, and that I would have been, I guess you could say, still trending. You understand what I'm saying?
When I hear, and I'm not saying, you know, so no disrespect to these artists, when I hear a few of these artists and their style, the furthest I could think back to a style similar to it is you. And I'm gonna name these artists. And they're actually from all over. P&B Rock, Mo3, Murray, Rod Wave. And it's a lot of melody.
Yeah.
But the way you used melody.
Yeah. I mean,
and not saying that you inspired all these guys, but I think all those guys, they used melody in a way that when you sang, it felt soulful.
Yeah.
There's some soul in it.
Yeah.
And it makes sense that, you know, there was some elements of you being involved in, you know, a church or, you know, whatever. Because when I hear these other guys, I'm like, I feel soul, especially like, Mo3, like I heard so much soul. I'm like, felt like if you could hear pain, you could hear all these things. You could hear that like, yo, this person, if they down bad singing this song, they're really down bad. Like when you told me like you saw whoever coming out of the bathroom and like if every song felt like you meant it. It didn't feel like just words.
Of course.
And I think that's part of, how music has kind of changed. And the artists who have continued that, I think they've actually won. I think they won.
Yeah, they did. Right, man.
Yeah, I don't know why you don't get the credit. I think when people start thinking about inspiration.
I think it's because, like, I don't really. People are real aggressive today. Like, I did this and I did that and I was this for this and it was. I just be chilling. Like, you know what I mean? I stay out the way.
Yeah, you don't do the first thing, right?
Yeah, I stay out the way, bro. Like, I'm happy with where I'm at, bro. Like, I'm happy when I walk in a room with the people. Like, for instance, bro, I just did the I think it was the Powerhouse or something like that. I think it was called. And it was like a lot of young dudes there, like a lot of young dudes from New York.
You OG status, man.
Couple dudes, yeah, like
you OG status.
But like to get the reaction, like you had to be there to understand what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like in my mind, I went there like, I'm like, I'm washed up, bro. I'm just about to go ahead and do my thing, and I'm gonna be up out of here. And the reaction I got when people saw me, like, yo, what the fuck, yo, like, my nigga, like, what's good with you? Like, word, like, damn, I ain't see you in a minute. Like, what's going on? Let's work and like, it wasn't fake. Like, when you can tell somebody be like, this nigga, it was like,
yeah, but you got to realize, so the way how like just time works, right? Man, some of the most impressionable moments of people's lives is like when they're like 16 or like when they're 20, and they realize it later when they're like 25. Yeah. Like it's been 5 years since like your run. So them songs, like that was probably the glory. That's the glory time during my, like right when I just got out of college. That's the glory. That's when I started having some success. That's a glory time. So you look back at it, and it hits way harder than now because you're in the moment right now. Mm-hmm. But like 5 years ago, it's like everybody who's dapping up at these shows, they just remember them not even thinking about a mic. They not even thinking about anything, and they're just thinking, this nigga Fetty coming out my speakers, how did he do it? And now they're like, oh shit, I'm at the same fucking show with you. Like, do you ever think about that shit? It's interesting that you even think about like, oh, they probably looking at me like washed up. Nigga, every time when Rolling Loud happens and they send me the video, every time when you go out, it's crazy, ridiculous. But you're not surprised though. Like these are fucking mega records.
Honestly, bro, sometimes I do. Like sometimes I do be surprised. I just be like, oh shit, like.
You think people actually like look at you and think, oh, you're not this nigga washed up? You don't think
that? Yeah, word.
You don't think, and I'm gonna compare you to Chief Keef. For example, Chief Keef is in that wave where I believe he knows within himself, hey, listen, if he catches one, he catches one. If you catch one, you catch one. But your legacy is already cemented and defined.
Yeah, but
that it's like when you don't think
like
about
that. My bad, I didn't mean to cut you off. When you say it like that, you gotta understand. I was a fan of him. You know what I'm saying? Like me and Monty used to ride around playing Bang 3. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it was different. Like you know what I mean? It was different. It didn't like that type when you got that type of influence on people.
How did Keith influence you?
I mean, I'm talking about in general. Like,
okay,
bro,
okay.
I remember I was watching people, like.
Did he influence you with melody at all, or no?
Nah, I wouldn't say that like that. Like, I just enjoy. I just like
Gucci did more.
Yeah, Gucci.
Zoo-Wop, like there was a lot of references.
Gucci, Styles P, Joe,
But where did melody come from though? Because that was so unorthodox.
Bro,
at that point.
it just really like that's why when you ask me how did I find my sound, like I didn't, like it just happened. Like
T-Pain at all? No?
Nah, not
because
really.
nigga, I really look at you as a singer.
Nah, I wouldn't call myself a singer.
You don't use autotune, do you?
Not
or
really.
maybe light or some shit
Yeah,
like because I hear you going over your records now. It sound like exactly how it sounds on the record.
Yeah, and I don't really use autotune that much. Like if it's like like to clean up some shit like that. Like, you know what I mean?
That's just talent.
Yeah, bro. This is what I do.
Did you ever at any point be like, yo, man, I should just rap more and sing less? Even though, to be honest, I think the singing is the shit that makes you you.
Yeah, of course it is. But you know, I really kind of enjoy rapping more than I do singing, because it's more of a challenge for me.
How did you react to you from Patterson? I know you probably been through some shit, but now you making music, and instead of like just all the hood niggas fucking with you, not saying they aren't, you got a bunch of like just white girls loving your pop. Like now you a hood nigga, and now it's just a bunch of pop fans, and they're like, oh my God, it's Fetty Wap. And now you gotta like code switch a little bit, because you can't be all, you know, acting the same way when you got these pop fans like running up to you. And
you know, it was weird, right? Because I remember one day I was with my boy Albert, man. Free my homie, man. That's my guy right there.
yeah, I mean, that's niggas a thought. Me and him, we had many conversations.
That's the gladiator, right? That's my guy, man. Like, I actually watched him switch over. Like, I got him to come to Dubai with me one time.
Really?
Yeah.
You brought Albial to Dubai?
Yeah.
How'd that shit go?
It was actually better than what most people think.
Really? Like, how did he react to?
Yo, I wanted I wish he was here to tell you himself, but I feel like I was one of the reasons why he got his first show back in Jersey.
Yeah.
Where, because they banned him from Jersey from performing. I know. And
when people heard about Albial, it was just like this. Heard violence.
I told him, I said, bro, we're gonna do this shit, like, and sure enough, like, I told like a couple people out there that like, yo, everything's gonna be fine, like, and they just like, okay, Fetty Wap, like, I swear,
they
bro.
probably even know like Albial's like, you know, history type shit. But hold on, but how do you even deal with, because now
it was his city, not mine.
Oh,
it was his city, not mine.
Oh, so wait. So, but here's the thing. So like when you're going out to all these places and the crowd is super different, like, is it a challenge at first to kind of like, now you got to smile and you got to kind of, you're pop now, man. Like,
yeah, bro.
You're basically like Flo Rida.
The fans really turned me into a smiler, like a real, hey, how you doing? Giving everybody hugs and dapping everybody up, taking pictures for 44 hours and shit like that. That would have never ever happened before, ever. Like, never in life. But like I said, once I embraced it, like, it's either you're gonna fuck this bag up, or you're gonna embrace who you are and keep your bag going. And really, it got to a point where I started noticing, like, damn, out of my crowd is probably like maybe like 20, 30 black people there.
Yeah.
Because like I said, like, the genre's different.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Probably more enjoyable though. You probably realize, like, man, I really don't need like 70 people with me. You know what I mean? Like,
really, I had fun whether I'm in the hood. Like, my favorite shows, like, performing like in like the middle of nowhere. Like, I'm talking about like dead smack in the middle of the hood. Cause
on the hood?
Yeah.
Oh, hell
and
no.
I'll tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Because it's a difference when all right. Let's say if you do a drill song, right? You do a drill song in the dead smack of the hood, you're gonna make a nigga wanna grab his gun.
Yeah.
When you look at it, when you see this nigga standing like this, grilling you like that, right? And you point at him, like, yo, you see that girl next to you? Like, look at it. He be like, yeah, you look at her. He look at her, and then you turn into a joke. You'd be like, look at her, be like, baby girl, you're so damn fine though. Everybody smiles.
Yeah.
Everybody get the most thuggish nigga in there start smiling. Trying to know if I can hit it from behind though. Now the nigga don't know how you start diddy bopping and shit.
Yeah.
Looking at the girl. Now the crowd goes from intense to everybody chilling.
Yeah.
Now the next song, baby, won't you come up? The next song, I want you to. Then you see these guys grabbing these girls, I want you to be. You know what I'm saying? And by the time you walk out of there, they like, yo, Fetty Wap, man, this shit was lit, man. Yo, word bond, but I thought this was about to be some bullshit, but Nah, I fuck with you, my nigga. I fuck with you. And then that's the first time they ever heard me talk up like, yeah, good looking, my nigga. They be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, you a regular nigga? Yeah, where the chicken store at? They start seeing me chant my mile and shit like, drinking on my. Once I'm done, I'm regular. I'm back to regular me now. Grab my bottle, I'm drinking out the bottle, I'm smoking my mile in there. At the time, if I could smoking my blunt, hit the bottle, I'm chilling. I mean,
I thought there was a story, and I was like, yo, man, what the fuck is Fetty still doing in Patterson? There was something in some store in Patterson. I forgot what the fuck it was. Like some shit tried to happen. Yeah. And I was thinking, I'm like, Fetty, you know you're supposed to be in Malibu. You're supposed to be away from these niggas. You know what I mean? Like you're Fetty Wap.
Hey, yo, the crazy thing is, bro, I'm more scared to stay in the suburbs than I am to stay in the hub.
Why?
That's an easy answer for that, man.
Ain't no chicken store?
Nah, I'm gonna break it down to you, right? Where I'm from, I didn't build a bad name for myself.
Okay.
I built a really good name for myself. I helped a lot of people, bro. Like a lot of fucking people. Like whether it was just giving out money, and like one of the things I always hated the most was that turkey shit. Like I hated that giving out turkey shit because I don't like doing shit for cameras, bro. I fucking hate that shit. Like I really do not like that shit. Like, oh, let's do something for the kid, bro. If we're gonna do something for the kids, let's just fucking do it.
Yeah.
Why the fuck we gotta put that shit out on Instagram or yo, meet us right here? I know where the kids be at. This is my city, bro.
It's part of the whole,
you know what I'm saying?
Making you look good, the celebrity PR thing.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Like, I don't need that shit. If you're a good person, you're a good person. That shit gonna read off your energy. No matter where you go in the world, bro, people gonna feel that shit. Like,
so you would feel safer in Patterson.
I do feel
than
safer
Miami?
in Patterson, bro.
Or like if you're in LA,
bro. I'm in Patterson every day. When I leave here, I'm going directly straight to Patterson.
Well, I asked you that because like we see what's going on in the world. Look at Young Dolph. Look at other situations. If there's a lot of people who probably and I know from everything I've seen, you're like one of the most just benevolent. Like you be giving away just everything.
Yeah.
But niggas is not gonna like you because you succeeded.
But you got like now you don't know me. You know Fetty Wap.
Yeah. Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna put myself in situations where I gotta fucking keep going like that all the time. Now, we are taught not to trust nobody. You never trust nobody. But it's people that's really loyal to me. Now, throughout all of these years, bro, you're gonna find at least 2 to 3 people that's really got your back.
Yeah.
Like, they gonna watch your back. I got my front, they got my back. I don't have to turn around. You understand what I'm saying?
Are you ever like thinking, and I always think about this, especially with people who used to roll with a lot of people. The same people who you used to feed, then now they be like, man, that nigga Fetty Wap's a fuck nigga, man. That nigga left me in the hood. Yo, if that nigga come back around here, man.
Let me tell you something, bro. Look.
Because there's always going to be like somebody
I can put it to you like this. That situation you just was talking about with the store shit, right? I was with a lot of people, right? And a lot of people ran. So I'm not worried about nobody doing shit to me.
Okay. But as long as you weren't in danger. Because when I heard, I'm like, damn, this nigga could have lost his life.
What I'm saying is, there's certain people you're going to play with and there's certain people you're not going to play with. And it's, that's the best way I could put that without sounding.
Let's keep it like that.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't really, like I said, bro, I'm a real solitary guy. I'm not cruising through everybody's hood. I'm not hopping out on everybody's block trying to be that guy. Like, I don't give a fuck about none of that. Like, I don't care about what you got going on. I don't want to be, I could go on anybody's block, anybody's city and little. I don't give a fuck about everybody's city. I don't give a fuck about everybody's block. I know where I'm from. Like, where I'm from is where I'm from. You come over here, there's gonna be some, you never know what's gonna happen. Like, so for me to do that, it's certain things you gotta follow. One of the main reasons why I don't be posting shit all the time.
Yeah.
I don't fucking, I'm right here, come see me. I don't do that shit, bro.
Smart.
You know what I mean? I don't, half of the, bro, in Patterson, people only know about 2, 3 of my cars. Now, they know I got a lot of cars, they just don't know what all of them look like.
It's good.
So whenever I don't want to be seen, I don't have to be seen, and I could be right there in front of you. You'll never know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you gotta learn how to move. You gotta, in a sense, you gotta learn how to stay alive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And throughout these years, bro, I learned that moving with a lot of people is dangerous, bro. Moving with less is a lot safer. You can't control 17 niggas, bro. One nigga pop off, you can't control them 16 people. Cause it's bound 10 of them gonna get into some shit.
It isn't the 16 people, if say something happens, one nigga pop off, it ain't the 16 others supposed to protect you?
Gonna do something. No, I'm not talking about pop off on me.
No, well, I mean, regardless of what happened, like, I mean.
Bro, just off the influence alone, right? We go to the club 16, 20 deep.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I get it. If one person gave it, they're going to be like, yo, we got into it with Fetty.
Everybody. And now, they're not going to say, yo, I was fighting,
so-and-so. They're like, we were fighting Fetty's mans.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, the lawsuit comes to me. Yeah. I'm getting sued from the club. Now I'm losing money. You know what I'm saying? Now when I lose money, that's some shit not focused. Like, I ain't with that shit.
Now I fucking with business again.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, bro, over these years, bro, I learned a lot of shit, man. And like what I said to you earlier, bro, I'm happy that it happened earlier than later because it taught me how to move. It taught me how to be a successful businessman. It taught me how to be a real right person, bro, like a real stand-up guy. And I don't have to cut no corners to be that.
Yeah.
I don't have to, let's do a Christmas run for the kids, bro. Everybody know that's not me. What the fuck I'm gonna do it for? You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people feel pressured.
You know what I mean? Because they want to be something. They want to look like something. Oh, yo, we did this. Wow, he did that for the kids. That's so nice. Bro, he ain't want to do that shit. Half of the times it don't even be your money.
Yeah.
It be sponsors' money. You just going there to look good. That shit is all capped to me, bro. And I don't like to, bro, that shit is I don't like that phony shit, bro. Like, I try to keep this shit as real as I could, bro. When the kids come around, they know I drink. Now, do I put my bottle down? Yeah, I put my bottle down, put my cup down. We gonna step to the side, let's take a picture right here, because all these niggas is smoking. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's move over here. Oh, the kid come through in the car. All right, I'm gonna come to the car. All right, y'all go stand on the corner. Y'all watch the corners. You go watch the other corners. Like, we move militant. When I move, everybody move. When I take a step, it's like 4 steps to the side. Boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta just, and it's just like, that's just the way it is with me, bro. Like, so if I go, let's say we go to fucking, like you said, Malibu.
Yeah.
Right? We get in the car. Now, this is how I look all the time. I look like this all the time.
You don't really wear jewelry.
Every cop don't know me.
True.
Now, every cop in Patterson, New Jersey know who I am.
Is that good or bad, though?
You
got the key to the city at
exactly.
one point, too.
So if I don't bring trouble, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
I don't bring trouble.
True.
You understand what I'm saying? So, man, he's good, bro. He's good, man. He about to go get some chicken. He about to go to McDonald's. Oh, he about to go to the studio. Oh, yep, that's his car right there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Like, so you're not a nigga who's in the hood terrorizing the hood.
Exactly, bro.
You know,
we ain't
fucking around and using your money to. Okay,
exactly, bro. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm helping people, bro. You know what I mean? I'm helping people. Let's open this business, bro. Let's open this storefront. Let's do this. Let's do that. And they like, damn, like, yo, like, he's trying to do something and don't nobody know.
True.
You get what I'm saying? And it's like, all right, that's cool. That's why we're gonna leave it. Now I go to fucking Malibu or some shit, or even LA, bro. When I go to LA, bro, I get pulled over every fucking where I go. Where's the gun at? What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, you're a rapper, man. I was like, first flight back to Jersey. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
I go to Miami. Oh, windows dark, windows 2 tinted. Where's the gun and the weed at? What? It's a profile thing. Like, you automatically profile me. Like, so I feel I'm more uncomfortable in the nicer places than I do in the hood.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how it is, bro.
Shit.
Real shit.
Hey, speaking of which, and you're speaking about the kids, you lost one of your children.
Yeah.
I remember watching that, and like, I don't even have kids, but I'm like, damn. I couldn't even imagine what you're going through. You know, like, you know. I
lost a lot of people, man. And
well, losing a child got to be fucking.
Yeah, man. And honestly, you know, I had a conversation with my baby moms about that, and I told her, out of respect for her, I wouldn't speak on that again.
You wouldn't keep rehashing it, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's hard for her. You know,
She's probably going through it when she sees it publicly, right?
Exactly. So you know, like, it's
fine. It's
yeah,
cool.
Word.
Just otherwise with family, you know, your friends, is everything cool? You know, moms, siblings, cousins.
Today is actually my little sister's birthday, my baby sister's birthday.
Yeah.
My father's birthday was on the 19th. I mean, on the 17th.
Oh shit! A bunch of ain't that like Capricorn or something like that? His birthday. Oh, he born on the 29th.
And really, man, I had a different kind of life growing up, man. Like,
how many brothers and sisters?
One brother, one biological brother. I got a lot of brothers though. And 3 sisters. And it was different, man. Like we grew up fucked up, bro. But like this the shit that people don't understand about growing up in the hood. When you grow up in the hood, you don't know you fucked up until you see rich people. So I never knew that we was like.
Oh, so you thought you're not thinking you're broke, but you're not thinking you're well off until you see somebody who's probably like middle class. You're like, wait, that's middle class?
We seen homeless people.
Yeah.
You know, crackheads. I lived around the corner from one of the first. I lived around the corner from from crack houses. I walked to school through the shit. Like, you know what I mean? Walked to school through the 4th ward. Like, that's where I'm from. It was the 4th ward of Patterson. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, like, all right, they got more money than us because they got the nicest sneakers. You know, shit like that. But it ain't like that's it. Like, now, when I become Fetty Wap, I moved my mother to Gwinnett County, right? Now, the neighbors came outside every day because they couldn't believe it was a black person living there.
Damn.
And then they got so cool with them, they used to have like little fucking neighbor meetings and shit like that. And they used to all just be chilling at each other's houses. And I was like, this must be that rich shit. Like, there's got to be that rich shit, bro.
Yeah, communities actually like fuck with each other.
Yeah, I never seen no shit.
And
like
everybody
this,
get each other's back kind of
shit.
shit.
Only time I saw this shit when I was growing up, my aunt lived on the 2nd floor, my other aunt lived on the 1st floor, my uncle, and then we lived on the 3rd floor.
Yeah.
And then we all fuck with each other.
Yeah.
And then this house fuck with each other, or we'll fuck with the house across the street. And then at nighttime, we'll go in the parking lot, everybody playing around, whatever, you know what I mean, basketball in the garbage can and shit like that, wall ball and all that. Like, other than that,
you never really seen like a community.
Yeah. You feel me? Like, it was like,
that shit was probably just only on the TV for you, right?
The first time I seen some community shit was when it was this side of town versus this side of town, and we all got together to go fight these niggas. We getting made up. Like, that's the only time I seen.
Yeah, so you linked up to beef, pretty much.
Yeah, you feel me? But, you know, it was, man, like, if I could, it's gonna sound selfish, but if I could just figure out how to have made the money without having to be Fetty Wap, but I'd have still been in my same house. It would have just looked better.
What do you mean the same house? You live in Patterson.
Yeah. Well, yeah, bro.
So you don't give a fuck about this fame shit. Damn. I thought you really moved out of Jersey, man. You really got Patterson address on that shit.
Yeah.
That's a new license too. I gotta get my shit upgraded.
Yeah, I had to.
God damn it.
Word, bro. I don't care about being famous. That shit don't do nothing for me. Only thing that should do for me is, like I said, bro, I go to the gas station. Like, let's say if I leave money in the crib or some shit like that and I just come outside, I don't gotta pay for shit. I don't gotta pay for nothing, bro. I eat for free. I could drink for free. People just fuck with me just because of, bro, half of these places when I was like walking around with 150,000, 500,000 in the book bag and shit like that, I'll go buy water and give them $200 and leave. Now, this is every day. So now off me, you just made your whole rent every week just for me coming to buy water every day and the pack of back of mouse. Or if I'm coming to get some backwoods, I'll buy 3 boxes of backwoods, give you $500, keep the change.
So so it's kind of like you've been good to people and you're realizing that that's like seeing like the good in humanity. I always look at it like no matter how good you are to people, they still gonna try to fuck you over. Like it don't seem like you think that. You feel like if you haven't been a fucked up person, people will treat you good.
Bro, it's hope in everybody. You just gotta bring it out of them. Everybody got a light in them, bro. Even the darkest people, bro. Like, bro,
you still think this, even though you probably have seen, I know people have crossed you.
Bro,
people you helped out, like, probably say, yo, man, that nigga Fetty selfish, he a fuck nigga. Yeah, that nigga, like, yo, he not real, he not this, he not whatever.
Bro, damn, I don't know if I fuck some shit up.
I got you.
Bro, one of the, before my mom's.
Just hold that shit, bro.
Like
yeah.
Before my mom's, before my kids, I gave this man $1 million, bro. You know what I'm saying? And just recently, just went on live like I ain't never did shit for him. Or
I seen the plaque in the background.
You understand what I'm saying? Even, bro, I gave out hundreds of thousands of dollars. I mean, I gave people hundred thousands at one time each. 100,000 for you, 100,000 for you, 100,000 for you, 100,000 for you. All right, you ain't got no run. This is my first rollie I ever had. Take that. I don't even wear jewelry no more, bro. I gave it all away. Half of it I gave away. I gave it away. I don't give a fuck about that shit, bro. You ain't got nothing to drive? Take that for the week. I fuck around, don't see that shit for 90 days. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, that's just how I'm built, bro, because I just don't, I give a fuck to a certain extent, bro. Like now it's different because I figured out who to do this for now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like then it was just like, damn, they really fuck with me. Here you go. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, what the fuck? Like I did all that shit for you to do this, and it's like you gotta just you can't be. That's called being a hypocrite, right? Ain't some shit like that?
Yeah.
Like I don't care about it. Like I don't give a fuck about that shit, bro. Like, certain things hurt me, certain things bother me, but when you go through the losses I went through, bro, and you come up the way I came up, bro, I was never supposed to win. You feel what I'm saying? From 6 months old, bro, I was supposed to not win. So, to be where I'm at today, and to have gone through the shit I've gone through, to lose the people I lost, bro, my grandmother, both my grandfathers, you know what I mean, my daughter, and my brothers, you know what I'm saying, just people that was dear to my heart, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, even friends that I thought was really my friends, bro, that I would at one point would have died for these niggas, bro. You get what I'm saying? And they know this. It's not like I'm just saying some shit like, like it's a saying like I died for you, bro. I would have really died for these niggas, bro. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's like, all right, fuck it. Like, everything's happened. Everything in my life happened for a reason. So I got to just take it on the chin, bro. And it's like, the people that I got around me now, bro, they for me, like. You know what I'm saying? They for me, so.
It's a learning process, man.
Word,
it's a learning process.
Word up.
Fetty, as we wrap up here, man, just what's next, man? Like, there's always going to be fans like me who's like, yo, man, I wouldn't say make another trap queen, but I want you to get the same type of consistency, the same type of whatever energy that you harness, and not saying you could recreate that version of yourself, but you're a talented musician.
Appreciate that, man.
Put out the music, and that shit's gonna connect with something with fans. Yeah. You're talented. You know what I mean?
I mean, honestly, bro, for me, what's next, bro? After I handle my situation, I don't really see myself really like doing music that much no more. Like I said, like I did a lot of songs already that I feel like that it's really good. Like it's gonna be really, really good. Like I put a lot of time into these records, and I'm just ready to live my life, bro. Like, and whatever the fuck it is, I don't know what it is yet, but
I think the love for music is there, man. I think the business done beat you down, man. And this is what this music industry does. Yeah. And then when you think about it, when you realize you've kind of made your bag out of it, it's like, why the fuck am I like banging my head against the wall? It's stupid after a while.
Yeah, bro.
But I do feel like you gonna get that love back when you see how much, like, and you're a musician. Like, when you see how much your song causes some happiness in somebody else, and I know because I know you're a giving person, whether you give away money or you give just joy or a feeling from your music, I think you're going to enjoy it. I think you just need that to be reciprocated. And I think you're going to get it. I think you're going to get it. This business shit is the worst, though.
Yeah.
Because it stalls you out. You can't really be creative. You can't just move off impulse. And a lot of shit is moving off impulse. You're an artist.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Listen, I'm hoping you get through it. I wish you and Nick could fucking sit and talk. You know, it just seems fucking unfortunate. But I know you're going to get it resolved at some point. I can't wait for you to put out music. You see, it feels like every couple months you trend, Shade Room, everybody's posting, yo, remember when Fetty gave us this? Why you not popping? And then everybody's waiting for new music again. Mm-hmm. Hopefully, you'll be in a better position business-wise that we could just get all this shit, man. I believe in you, dog. You know what I mean? You're one of the few artists who, like, just straight off talent. You know what I mean? Even though I'm still, you know, I still want to tell everybody who's watching this, do not think you going to blow up and go diamond on your third song ever. You know what I mean? Some shit's just natural God-gift talent, and that's one of the things you just got to thank God for, man.
Appreciate
you know?
You,
and it's going to come back around, man.
Thank you,
I
bro.
appreciate you. Listen, if you have anything you want to plug or, you know what I mean, any products, any other businesses, you know what I mean, just let people know how they can find you, man.
Really, man, you know, you can find me, Fetty Wap 1738 on Instagram, Fetty Wap on Twitter. Oh, yeah. My baby opening the store in Garden State Mall called Lash Haven.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
that's dope.
She's doing the lashes, waxes, and
shout out to the store.
Like eyebrows. It's called Lash Haven.
Oh, Lash Haven. Okay. When?
Huh?
Is it open yet or?
Nah, it's in the process right now.
Okay.
So it's about to be open in the next
You got to be at the opening, man.
45 days. Oh, yeah, of course I'm gonna be there. And
Garden State Plaza?
Yeah.
Oh shit, big time.
So you know, yeah, man. Happy birthday to my little sister. I don't know when it's gonna go out, but yeah, happy birthday to my little sister. We going up tomorrow? Oh, well, yeah, happy birthday to my baby sister, and to everybody that's been waiting, man. I hope y'all got inspired. I hope y'all understand what's been going on, and just know I've been so appreciative to have y'all, you know, and yeah, that's it, bro.
Hey, I want to thank all y'all for even, you know, listening. You know, we have these long conversations, but damn, Fetty's story, I feel like, you know, one of my graps, he never really spoke. I'm so glad you even came up here, had this conversation with me. I got to understand you a lot more, understand what's going on. Listen, happy holidays for everybody who's watching. Listen, this guy right here, a living legend. When it comes to young niggas dominating shit, and young niggas is running music now.
Yeah, of course, definitely.
You are one of the reasons, and you are one of the people who kicked that door open, man. So, you know, you'll always be one song away from being the hottest artist again. You know what I mean? And that's got to be a great feeling because you have classic records that you could still live off and still perform, and nobody will get tired of them. So, you know, until next time, man, make sure you guys tune in for Friday. That's going to be our Christmas episode of Off the Record, exclusively here on Spotify. By the way, since we're on Spotify, if you were doubting my math, just go back up to the search bar, type in Fetty Wap. You're going to see his artist page. You got about 8 million. Listen, my math, I'll be okay with my math, man. I'll be seeing the artist shit. But anyway, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Off the Record.
Oh, my name is one more thing.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Hey, yo, shout out to my fitteds.
Ooh, nice.
Shout out to my fitteds. You know, they do all my custom hats for me. You know, if y'all need some.
Shit, I might need some shit.
Yeah, they do everything custom. My fitteds, Patterson, New Jersey. Shout out to my city. Shout out to my block, 12th Ave, 280, Harlem World, 22nd, 23rd. You know what I mean? Shout out to Patterson. Shout out to Park Ave and Carroll, my homies over there.
Shout out to the whole Jersey, man.
Word. Shout out to Jersey, Free LBL, Arsenal. You already know what it is. My boy, word. Shout out everybody, all the artists doing their thing from Jersey, man. And you know what I mean? Thanks for everything, bro. I appreciate y'all, man.
One last thing. What does Jersey mean to you?
What does Jersey mean to me? My life. Jersey mean life to me.
Yeah.
Without Jersey, ain't no Fetty Wap. Word up.
Hey, we're going to end it on that note, man. Thank you for tuning in. Go check out Fetty. That's the guy. We're out.